All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another KPC Live. This is a weekday live. It's 11 a.m. KST, November 5th. And we have a special guest in the room you've never seen before. It's not Anna, it's not John, it's actually Diana. You can see her at over here on Instagram, Diana in Seoul, and I'll give her the stage to introduce herself before we go on.
Hi, thanks for having me. It's so nice to see you all. I'm on Instagram, Diana in Seoul, and I've been living in Korea for over 5 years. And I'm from England. I was born in England, that's why I have a British accent, and I'm ethnically Chinese.
Okay, yeah, so it's quite coincidental that we have another British person here
Yeah,
with a
what's up
British
with that?
accent. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's very rare to actually find
It is
people in
rare.
Korea that have the what do you call it, the UK accent or the British accent? What's the
Yeah,
right
British, like,
British
yeah,
accent?
London accent, I guess.
Right, right. So another day of my accent being very normal and vanilla here. But hey, say hello to Diana, everybody,
Yes,
in the
hi.
chat. So slowly gathering. Nitra, hello. Jessica, hello. Mags, hello. Chammer, who is this pretty girl? She just introduced herself. Go replay it. Soraya, hello. And Tisa, Seattle, nice to meet you, Diane. Yeah, you can interact with the chat if you want. You can
So
say hello.
cool. Where are you guys from?
Hmm. Where are you guys watching from? What time is it? Oh, Diana from another
Oh,
Diana.
nice.
Hmm.
Hi. There's not many Dianas in Korea. I've never met another Diana in Korea.
Like English name wise?
Yeah, name wise.
I don't think. Yeah, there are some Dianes, but I don't think I've
Mm,
met Diana before. Yeah,
mm.
that's interesting. There are a lot of Davids, a ton of Davids. How many Davids do you
Tons,
know?
like four
Oh
off the
shit.
top of my head.
Yeah, like people aren't really even exaggerating at this point. Like I always ask how many Davids do you know, and they're like, ah, 4, 5, and then like how many David Kims? Like, oh, I know another. No. Do you know another David Kim by
I
any
don't know
chance?
their surnames actually, so I
Oh,
don't
you don't. Oh, they're so
possibly.
generic. You don't even get into like, oh, you're just another David. Like, probably. What do you have me saved in your phone? Is it David like 1 or David 5?
Yeah,
David 6?
David Kim KPC.
Oh wow, so business. Okay, okay. Anyways, yeah, Perth, Australia. She's so much smaller than Annalie. I don't think so.
Maybe I'm just sitting back, you know. Maybe I
Yeah,
need to sit
if
forward.
anything, that might be a compliment because
It's
Korean beauty
Korean, yeah.
standards. New York 9 p.m., Canada 9 p.m., Los Angeles 6 p.m., Sydney 1 p.m., Utah. From Brazil 7 p.m.,
Wow.
North Carolina 9 p.m.
So it's
Mexico
evening.
City. Yeah. All right. So more and more people gathering. 70 people so far. We usually hit like 200 to 300 people normally. And
Wait, where do you see that?
oh, what did you say?
Where do you see that?
Oh, it's over there, like in
Oh,
this screen. Yeah, it's like
oh, okay.
70 at the moment. So before we go on, please smash those like buttons. And anybody from the UK, I doubt it because like the time difference is pretty
Yeah.
severe right now. So they're probably like sleeping. But I think people will be in for a treat if they like their fellow Brits on KPC. But yeah, I'll go check out our Instagram over here, and we're gonna be having a fun chat today. Mostly I kind of like got inspiration on what we should talk today from her content. So we're gonna be exploring some of her most viral content. And let me just open the dog for my door for my
Your
dog because
poor
like
dog.
she's been scratching and like
She's
trying to open the
whimpering.
door for like ever. Yeah, that was not a good idea to close the door. I thought she would just go to sleep in her bed, but like now she's here. And yeah, she has like a skin condition, so she's probably gonna be itching a lot. But anyways, hope that doesn't bother you too much. But yeah, Toyland says we like pretty guests. Oh wow, all these compliments coming while they never compliment me. Okay.
You definitely need a guest. That's what they're
Yeah,
saying.
but you did a slight introduction, but like let's hear a little bit more about yourself. Like what do you do in Korea? Like what's your hobby? Like any
Mm.
fun facts, TMIs you want to drop before we go on.
I love Spanish music, so I got into bachata and salsa.
Oh,
So I dance to bachata and salsa like every week, like a few days a week, and I'm obsessed with it. And I
wow.
like climbing. You know, that's like such a trend in Korea.
It's kind of past
Bouldering.
now.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
cyclical pattern. There's like
Now it's running.
it's yeah, it's running. It's like from golf, tennis, climbing, running, and like it goes around. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was in that like 3 years ago, and I
Oh,
still do.
you were in that 3 years ago, and now you're talking about it?
I
Does
mean,
that even count?
I still do
Oh,
it.
you
Yeah, I
still do
started
it.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay,
started three
okay.
years ago, and then I still do it like semi regularly, and I do dancing as well.
Uh,
But they're my main hobbies, and then the big hobby is making videos on Instagram, but it
yeah.
takes so much time.
You'll see in a while. Yeah.
But yeah, it's really fun, so I've been
Okay.
obsessed with that.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what bachata salsa is,
Oh,
but
so yeah, it's just the Spanish music. Salsa is kind of like more
is it
like
related to
rhythmic.
salsa sauce? Is it?
Um,
I
no.
don't know. They both are like Spanish origins, right? So I don't
I
know.
guess so. Maybe there's some meaning to it. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, Nafisa, would you ever move back to London or do you prefer Seoul? Great icebreaker.
Great question.
Mm.
I'm so sorry to people who might have like domang, like a romantic fantasy of London, because London was great, but now it's not.
Why?
Yeah.
What's not so great about it now?
I think the economy is getting really bad,
Same here.
and yeah, but like
Everywhere.
people steal stuff.
All right,
And
right.
like the recent thing I saw was like some burglar uh rented a pickup, like a forklift truck, and then forklifted a whole cash machine out of a
What?
shop, like in the middle of the night, like just crashed into the glass and just like straight away like picked up the
What?
cash machine and just like dragged it out and left with
What?
like balaclavas and whatever.
Oh my
But
God. Yeah, I heard that the balaclava thing is like, something you need to avoid. My friend, when I was in the UK, like, I think 2 months ago, he was like, the area I'm staying at, if you see anybody in like these masks, ski masks or balaclavas or whatever,
schema.
yeah, like please avoid them. And there's like a lot of stabbing incidents nowadays
Yes,
here and
yes.
there.
It just happened a few days ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 10
Yeah.
people stabbed and
I don't know what's going on all over the world. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so
well,
David
we
looks
did a
so
lot of cover.
excited today. My gosh, you love her bluntness. It's violent and woke. Oh yeah. And I saw it like in Paris, like someone actually stole from the Louvre. Yeah, someone actually
What?
like, went in like and stole like a royal crown or something. So I don't know what's
Oh
going on in Europe.
gosh.
Yeah. And they didn't get caught. Did the forklift guy get caught?
I don't know if he got caught, but there's definitely major videos of them, so hopefully soon.
Okay, yeah, hopefully
But what
soon.
do you think? So, what do you think about CCTVs?
Hmm.
Because London also has many CCTVs, but a lot of them don't actually work.
Yeah.
But Korea obviously has a lot of CCTVs that actually work. So, do you think that
Oh, they all
stealing
work.
and stuff
Yeah.
is related to the fact that there are CCTVs that work?
I like this is what a trigger point for me actually,
Mm.
because like whenever I see we are going to actually cover this further on in the stream, but whenever I talk or like see content about like how safe Korea is and it's related to theft and people always film those videos like, oh, you can leave your laptop or purse on a cafe for like
Mm.
unattended for 2 hours and come back and still be there and stuff like that. And there's always these like, kind of salty foreigners in the chat always saying, oh, because they have CCTV.
Mm.
And I get the point. We have a lot of CCTVs, and our police force is wonderful, but actually if you look at the statistics, some countries have more CCTVs per capita than
Mm.
Korea as well, per landmass or whatever, than Korea as well. So I think I would say in my own opinion, it's like 40% CCTV and then
Mm.
60% mindset. Because, like, even if there's no CCTV, even if you go to the beach, like the ocean,
Yeah,
like the
that's
seaside,
true.
like, you leave all your stuff over there. Even if you go to, like, these, playgrounds or, like, these soccer fields or whatever, people just leave their stuff in the bleachers and everywhere. And people don't give an F. Like, they don't steal
Mm.
those. Like, we're like, oh. Why would I steal some like, bags of
Why would
some
I steal
iPhones?
someone's
What am I
phone?
gonna do? Am I gonna crack it open or something? Like, I always wonder what people actually do with like iPhones. Like, they can't even.
Just resell it.
Oh, no, you can't even go in. You
Why
can't
would
even
you
get
not?
in, right?
Yeah, you just like reset it somehow. Like there's some way to reset it, and then
Okay.
you just sell it as a completely new phone.
Okay. I always thought they broke it up into pieces and sold like the
Oh, maybe
I,
they
I
do
don't
that
know, but
too.
like yeah. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, agree with David. Yay. What's your thought on it though? You since you brought it up.
Yeah, I think it's also like education, and interestingly, yeah, the education is so different. But in London, maybe in America too. Actually, no British people here, but kids don't listen to the teachers. Like they're just
Oh.
shouting, they're like throwing things around, they're like chucking the chairs on the floor, just really rebellious. And
Hmm.
so we don't listen to teachers. We, as in like, yeah, as a
Did
collective.
you not listen
Not
to
me.
your
Not
teacher?
me. I
You just
did.
said we. So you identify yourself as a Brit. We got
British people in
yeah, yeah.
general. Um, and yeah, so I think yeah, we're just used to breaking rules, and
Okay.
so if someone said don't steal stuff, we'd want to steal stuff.
Oh, so
They'd want to
you're
steal
an
stuff.
advocate of corporal punishment. I'm
I
just putting words into your mouth now. Since you guys are rebellious, you need like yeah, teachers need to be respected.
I think they should. And I
Okay.
think in Korea, kids are taught that they should respect their teachers and they should respect elders and their
Yeah.
parents. And so
Mm.
if the parents say, you shouldn't steal that, then if you grow up like that, then that becomes your habit
Mm.
and you don't do that in society, I think.
Right. Nowadays, I think it's getting a little yeah, the Gen Z nowadays they rebel against the teachers. There's a lot of
Mm.
cases like that in Korea as well too. So bring back corporal punishment. I mean, I got slapped in the face and all
What?
that. Yeah,
In the
yeah.
face?
Yeah. That was the norm. And then do you know what 엎드려 뻗쳐 is? Like you put your hands on the
Hit
ground
on
and
your
you
butt.
huh?
Hit your butt.
Yeah, they hit your butt, they hit your feet and all that. And we learned respect. You don't mess with your teachers.
What would you have had to do to get your face slapped?
Face slap would be pretty severe. Like so you have to do something like really out of the line. You cuss at your teacher, or like
Oh.
like you do something really bad. But like if you don't do your homework, or you don't do your like school chores, like erasing the chalkboard or something like that, and yeah, for obedience, they put you out in the hallway and they let you like like
Oh.
stand there or like hold your arms like that.
Oh. Then
And there's the classic motorcycle pose. You have to do like a squat and then put your hands up like this
for how long?
until the teacher says.
Oh, oh my gosh. So you cussed the teacher, that's why you got slapped on your face.
No, 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 no. So I skipped night. What do you call it? Like yaja. We call it yaja.
Hmm.
It's like what do you call it in English? Like it's extra study time
Oh,
after
okay.
7 p.m. or something. And I kind of skipped that and I went over the fence and went to an arcade and I was playing games and I got caught. So I came back to school.
How did they catch you? They saw you there.
Yeah, teachers like just
Oh,
passing by and yeah.
damn.
Anyways, Broccoli, does Diana speak Korean?
I do speak Korean, but it's
Oh,
like daily life Korean.
okay.
If we're talking
So
about like politics or something, then I can't.
okay, do you want to talk in Korean for like 30 seconds
Okay.
with me? 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
네. 혹시 자기소개 한국어로 한번 부탁드려도 될까요?
자기소개는 그냥 중국의 영국인이에요. 근데 많은 사람들 중국의 영국인 들으면 그냥 중국인이라고 생각해요.
오.
근데 피는 중국인데, 근데 영국에서 태어나고 살았어요.
Oh, wow. Okay, that pretty much proves her proficiency. Like 중국계 영국인, 피는 중국인이네요. 그리고 오늘 여기 라이브 스트림 와가지고 뭐 어떤 걸 하고 싶어요?
오늘 그냥 재밌게 대화하고 싶어요.
음.
제가 예전부터 이거 라이브 스트림 많이 봤는데, 저도 참여하면 재밌지 않을까
오,
싶었어요. 그래서 진짜
Okay.
이런 기회 생겼으니까 너무 좋아요.
Dang, she's fluent. I can vouch. She's fluent. Like she just said, like she just wants to participate and talk with you guys a lot, and she watched the streams before, and like it looked like fun, stuff like that. So yeah, wow, okay, okay. I think. Do you have any like what do you call them? Like the topic scores or whatever? Or
Oh, I never did that.
oh
No.
yeah, she don't need that stuff. She's like, oh
I
yeah,
don't
I'm
like
good.
paper studying. Like I just
Okay, okay.
listen and speak.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's nearly perfect, I would say.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you think I have a British accent when I speak Korean?
In Korean?
Yeah.
What's a British accent when you speak
Do I have
Korean?
an accent?
다시 한번 얘기해 볼래요, 저랑? 오늘 점심 뭐 먹고 싶어요?
아, 점심 뭐 먹을까요? 비빔밥 먹을까요?
비빔밥? 비빔밥?
아니면
비빔밥.
그냥 여기 근처에 맛있는 거 있으면.
You don't have any accent.
Oh, really?
No, you don't have an accent. I mean, you definitely have like the foreigner accent, like
Oh.
the 2%, we could definitely tell like, oh, yeah, she's very good in Korean, but you definitely
음.
have that little bit of accent. But if you were in like a very loud environment or like people were just passing by, I don't think people would notice. Like, they'd probably, give you a pass as a Korean with
Oh,
the
interesting.
language. I know a friend that's very similar to you. She's very good at Korean too. Her name's Tiffany, and she was on one of my dating shows, Ramen and Chill, and she was very good in Korean, and she had like the exact same, I guess, accent as
Oh,
you, but like she would pass as a Korean as well too.
oh, nice.
Yeah. So, anyways.
I tried to learn Spanish, and my friend who speaks Spanish told me I speak Spanish like a Korean.
Okay. So
Maybe I'm
now
using
it's like,
hangers.
oh, so now you learned English and then Korean, then you're learning Spanish, so it kind of like influenced
Yeah,
each.
maybe. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I actually met like two Japanese girls yesterday night. I was walking my dog and like this is totally unrelated to the stream. We're totally getting
But we
derailed.
want to know about these two Japanese girls.
Oh yeah, they were cute. But like I was just walking my dog in the middle of the night. I wanted to eat Japanese ramen so much, so I went to the convenience store at like midnight. Yeah, totally unrelated, but like they saw my dog and they were like, "Oh, kawaii! Oh, so cute!" And then they
You
came
must have
up.
loved that.
Yeah, yeah, and I was like, "Oh, oh yeah, 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 come here, you can pet them, and daijoubu desu." And yeah, they were like, "Oh, nansai this guy," and then like, how old is she? And like, namae wa, and like, what's her name? And I was like talking to her, and then they introduced me to their dogs as well, screens.
Oh, they had dogs.
Yeah, yeah, they are dogs, and one dog's name was Nobunaga. I don't know about Japanese names.
That's long ago.
I don't know how people name their dogs in Japan, but Nobunaga feels like a samurai or like nobleman name. And she was like, my toy puduro namae wa Nobunaga. I was like, 진짜 kawaii desu ne. And I was like, oh, like flattering her and all that. I was like, should I get her gram or something? But like, never mind. But point is, I was speaking in Japanese, and then because I'm not that fluent, and like obviously I
Oh.
have the Korean accent. They were laughing at my accent too. I was like, "Oh, so desu ne. Oh, watashi 뭐," and then like, 한국인 no accent. They started saying like that.
Oh,
So
they must
yeah.
have liked it.
I guess a lot of people notice like if you're not speaking your mother tongue, obviously
Mm.
you'll yeah get laughed at a little bit. But okay. So, oh wow, yeah, we've been like ping-ponging through so many different topics. The comments are like so we're lost here. Yeah, Toilets is lost. I only heard the live stream, but somehow I understand what you guys are saying. I guess you're like an avid viewer of K-dramas maybe, or you watch too many like K-pop stuff now. And Bernadette, hi Dana, lovely to see you with David. All right. Does Anna have a British accent when speaking Korean? No, she doesn't. Yeah, she kind of is a little off. Yeah, I would say. Oh, wow. 안녕하세요. 한국에서도 보고 있어요. Wow, okay. Wow, I think that's like the first time I've gotten like a Korean comment from I think
Oh, really?
assumably a guy. That's probably because you're here. Do you speak Cantonese or Mandarin?
I can speak both.
Oh, you can speak both. My
I think that's
God.
why Korean's a bit easier for me because of
Wow.
the Hansa, right?
Okay.
But there's not that big of an overlap, but sometimes like the advanced phrases, or 사자성어 or something.
Wow. So you
From
speak
Chinese.
Korean, Cantonese, Mandarin, Spanish, and English. 5.
And I studied Japanese. I studied
Japan-
9 languages before, yeah, but
You're what do you call it? A polyglot?
a lot.
Glot? Yeah. As you can see, I'm not even fluent with my English, so I only speak
Oh,
2.5 languages. Okay. Okay, so Kunav, thank you for the $5 pizza. Hi, David. Is kimchi on pizza a good combination? A very random question. Totally off topic, but no, it's not a good combination. What do you think? Have you tried it?
Is kimchi actually a topping on pizza? Like you
I've
can
seen
order
some.
it like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They wouldn't put like I guess fresh kimchi on it, but you know like how they
um,
grill it and
yes.
season it a little bit.
If it was chopped up really small, I think it'd be okay. But with the
Yeah.
texture, when it's like stuck, and then you get like a big piece of kimchi and like a small piece of dough, it's just not good.
Right. And like since this is the Korean Pizza Club, what's your favorite pizza topping? Just for research.
Oh my gosh. So I've never had like the Korean style with, koguma and like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
special,
sweet potatoes,
yeah, special pizza toppings. So I was just shocked. But
corn,
yeah, and like mayo, sweet mayo, and then dipping it in cream. Oh my
mm,
God, do you
cream,
like it?
sour cream, yeah.
No, like whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
What's it?
What?
Gorgonzola. There's like a
Oh, oh, oh,
thin
oh.
pizza with cheese, and you
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah,
put
yeah.
honey on it,
Honey, honey, honey.
and then you dip it on
I
whipped
love
cream.
it. Yeah, the cream.
This is like a mincho debate.
Gorgonzola pizza with like the honey and cream. Yeah, yeah.
Tell me now, who has had whipped cream with pizza?
Okay, the Italians are gonna go crazy. I'm glad they're like sleeping right now.
But like, that's like dipping chips in milkshake. Would you do that?
Chips and milkshake sounds good. Maybe
Oh
I'm.
no, not like British chip, like fries.
Yeah, sounds good. It sounds good to me.
Fine.
Okay. Korean pizza is weird. It is. But Kanav, thank you for your super chat. And also, if you're enjoying the meal and if you'd like to support us lunch, go to paypal.me/Korean Pizza Club. Show some love and buy Diana and me a meal. Okay. Oh my God, you're making me sick with the combo. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's go on. Let's go on to today's actual topic. So, we're going to talk about 3 different things today. First one is Diana's personal experience of getting scammed, nearly scammed in Korea, the biggest scam in Korea related to cults.
I actually was scammed, yes.
Oh, you were actually
Yeah,
okay. We
in
have the
part
tea.
2.
Okay, I sorry to call it tea, but yeah, we have the tea here. And then the eternal debate on whether Korea is safe or not, especially for women, because every time I get a question, whether someone asks me like, "Is Korea safe?" I want to travel there. I'm a solo traveler. I want to know if it's especially safe for women, and I answer it. Someone in the chat or comment says like, "Well, you can't say anything because you're a guy, and
Mm.
every woman has a different experience." Blah blah blah. So I never really get to fully represent, how safe Korea is. So we'll get her take on it. And last but not least, we are going to talk about this very controversial topic in Korea currently about this one restaurant banning Chinese tourists from entering its store. And there's a lot of debate about it, whether it should be allowed or not, or by law it should be prohibited, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to be talking about all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so, okay. Anyways, let's go on to the first one. And let me just change the title before we go on so that more people can join what do you call it? Join. So,
In the meantime, I'll read some comments.
yes, please.
Oh no, not a cult. Yes, that is what we're going to be talking about. Interesting topics, says Soraya. At last time in the chat again. Hi. I eat kimchi 3 times a week for the health benefits, says Kelly. Yeah, what type of kimchi do you eat? There's so many types of kimchi.
Me? Or are you asking me
just
or the chat?
people.
Oh, yeah.
People.
I was like, yeah. I'm very bad at multitasking, so I'm like, yeah, okay.
I felt
Okay.
that, so I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
I haven't been able to be in the chat because of the time change. Time change. Oh, yeah, there's a daylight savings 1 hour change. Is that what you're talking about, Tesla?
Mhm.
Oh, Latin Soul.
What's that?
Who's Kenny?
Hmm? Kenny? Is that your
is it-
friend?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Why did you mention Latin soul?
Oh, because I dance there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know who's Kenny.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, we have some interesting topics now, as you can see in the title. I got scammed in Korea, not safe for women, racist restaurant. Very
Oh,
sensational.
cafe.
Oh, right. Cafe. Right. Racist cafe.
Oh, you have great titles there.
배추 겉절이. I like 겉절이 kimchi as well too. Yeah, I like the fresh, the asak. Yeah. I don't know why the US does daylight savings things. Like it's
The UK does it too.
Oh, really? I don't know why you guys do that.
Because it gets too dark in the winter.
Okay. I still don't understand why you should change the time, but all
To
right.
confuse you.
All right. Okay, let's go on to the first one. So let's take a look at one of her videos. And is your whole story inside here, or do you have more details
This
to
is the part 1, and then
Okay.
the part 2 explains a bit more. 'Cause
Okay.
it's long.
Let's go through the whole thing first, all right?
And that is their starter to start talking to you. They'll be like, oh wow, that's really cool. Where are you from? What's your plan in Korea? And they'll just start some small talk. And it sounds very natural and normal for foreigners. This is not natural in Korea. Do not talk to strangers on the street because they are from cults. They will tell you, oh, we are some university students and we are trying to share Korean traditional culture to foreigners. Do you want to experience Korean culture? Like you can dress in the Korean dress hanbok for free and we'll do some kind of ceremony. Do not follow them. There have been a lot of horror stories about this, and I have also followed them before when I was very young. The first time I came to Korea, they seemed so friendly and kind. They are from cults. They will ask you to do a lot of strange things. They will ask you for money, just get you into dangerous situations. So what I'm telling you is, if there are signs like this, please just ignore them and walk away. I want to be clear though, they're not dangerous in a way where, they're life-threatening. They're just like very persuasive and they want to get your money. Please share this with a friend who is traveling to Korea because this can ruin your trip and I just don't want your trip to be ruined because of these weirdos, okay? If you want to hear more of a story about exactly what happens when you follow them, because I had done it before, then I'll make a part 2 and explain that. Definitely share this with a friend and I'll upload. This is my first of 3 serious encounters with cults. I'm at the station when the super friendly girl and guy approach me. They look like college students, early 20s. They tell me they're volunteering to teach foreigners about Korean culture. There's this special tea ceremony. They seem harmless, friendly, and my age. They spoke English, so I went. As we walk, there are fewer and fewer people. The shops disappear. The sun has set, it's dark, it's just narrow alleyways. Finally, we stop at an apartment. We go into this dimly lit, secluded room, door closed behind me. I'm changed in a hanbok and maybe 4 or 5 other people inside, all wearing hanbok. Air smelled like incense. They tell me bow when we bow. But it's not just a small bow like this, bowing with our foreheads touching the ground and standing up every time. I lost count how many times I bowed, but it felt really eerie. There's a low table with candles and fruit. 10 minutes go by, my knees are aching and they're chanting something and my heart's pounding. And they start burning some pieces of paper saying it'll get rid of my bad luck. Then they tell me I have to come back every day for 100 days to drink a special water. That's when I realized this isn't about tea. This is a funnel, the start of something darker. It sounds harmless, right? Like a tea ceremony, some fruit, a bit of culture, but that's exactly how it starts. That's how they get you. There are entire Netflix documentaries about how cults start with something innocent and end with people dead, brainwashed, or worse. This is getting too long, so if you want to know about the other 2 encounters, which were actually so crazy too, then comment below and make sure to share with a friend who's traveling to Korea because this could actually save them.
Okay, guys, I didn't see the full video. And
really?
you literally walked into like a dark alley into an apartment compound where it's like remote, and you went in where there's like incense smell and like Korean traditional like hangings and stuff, and you drank some mysterious liquid substance they gave you. Like, where's your sense of like self-defense or like
Oh my God.
safety?
Okay, I have to explain.
There's nothing to explain. Oh my gosh, like why would you? I mean, I'm sorry to roast the victim here, per se, but like, I just can't understand. Okay, like, go on, like, let us know what actually happened and your backing behind your actions.
Yes, so this video had to be obviously short and snappy, so the key points were explained. But this was 10 years ago, so I was like
Oh, you were a
very
little bit
young.
more naive.
I was very naive.
Yes. That
And
that makes you like, are you okay with your age being
yeah,
discussed?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I was like 20 at the
Oh,
time.
okay. Okay. At 20, we're all very curious. All
Yes.
right.
And I was like at uni, and then I was walking around in Hongdae on my own,
Of course,
and these
something.
two people came up to me and started asking me something in
Hmm.
Korean. So I was like, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. And then they said, oh, you speak English. You're like, where are you from? So it looked very natural, like a normal person just asking you for directions. And then they looked like young
Hmm.
university students, and they told me they're university students teaching Korean traditional culture
Yeah.
in Hongdae area. So I'm like, oh, so I thought we're gonna go to Hongdae University and we're gonna
Hmm.
go to like a big hall in there, or like a temple looking hall, and they were just gonna do some like tea. They called it a tea ceremony. I thought we are just drinking some tea. Like literally, I thought they were just gonna pour some tea and show me how you make tea, and then I can just take some pictures and that's it. So they told me this at like 2 p.m., but I was like, I have to do something. So we met at 4 p.m. And
Oh,
then
at
still,
least it was
it was
daylight.
bright, yeah.
Yeah.
But then they're like, we need to take a subway to there and stuff. So we took a subway, and then by the time we got there, it's like 5:30, and
Oh
it's
my
like sun was
gosh.
setting.
Oh my
And then you
gosh.
start walking from the station, and I'm like, wait, it's getting darker. And then by the time you get to the apartment, it's like pitch black.
Oh my
So
god.
then I'm like, oh my god, and I don't know where I am. I already went there. And then I was like, if I run away now, it could be worse. Like, should I just play along and then be
Oh,
able
so
to
you
like run
actually
out?
did think of running away for
Yes, I
to an
did. When
extent.
it started getting dark,
Okay,
yes.
only just when you arrived and the sun was setting down in a very remote area in an apartment complex, your survival instinct just brewed then. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Great.
And then they kept talking to me on the subway, like, oh, so what's the university like in your country? Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
they
It was
kept
just
you
really,
distracted and
yeah, because there's
okay,
two
okay.
of them, and so they're
Okay.
like back and forth
Oh,
and stuff.
wow. They
And
inside them be like, okay, we got this girl, she's totally
yeah,
hooked.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And then what happened?
But I thought, that's how you meet people, though, right? Like
Hmm.
sometimes you meet strangers, and
No,
then
that's not how you meet
yeah,
people. Randomly on the street, two people come to you and what was their opener? Like how'd they
they
actually?
asked me like for directions to somewhere.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, that's like even more lame as than like a guy trying to like pick up a girl or something.
so it sounds natural, but this is like normal in England.
So they ask your directions. Oh,
Yeah.
that's normal in England?
Like they wouldn't take you to an apartment, but they would just talk to a random person in a cafe, or like
Oh,
they
okay. The
just
small
random
talk and
small talk.
stuff.
Yeah, and then you just continue, and then if they seem nice, you might
All
like
right.
go to a cafe.
All right.
Also, they said a tea ceremony, so I thought we're going to a cafe.
Okay, so you're interested in the tea culture and stuff.
Yes.
You're like, oh yeah, we're meeting. I met these new people on the streets. They were like harmless, asking for
Yeah.
directions. Let's tag along and see.
Yeah.
Okay, go on with your story from the apartment. Yeah.
Oh wait, are there any questions to
Oh
answer?
no, people are just like amazed at how like you survived. Like all kinds of
So
red flags there.
So I arrive, as I said, like we change into his hanbok, and then as we're changing, I'm like, wait, this is getting a bit weird because we're like in different rooms. There were other foreigners there though, so there were many people being like
Oh
taken
my.
there.
Was
It,
the place big? Like
it
how
was
big?
big,
Really? Like different
like
rooms?
bigger than your place. I don't know how it's
Really?
gonna.
Bigger than my place?
Yeah, there was like maybe one or two more rooms like
Oh
this.
my
And then like
gosh.
they'd be separated to like change into the handboks, obviously, so you like undress and stuff.
What?
And then you go into that room with the table and all these like, there's like
Wait,
tisa
so
stuff.
you saw more foreigners there?
Yeah, they're like half, half,
Half
half.
a, oh wow. Oh my gosh. They really picking on these like, people that don't know anything.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're like targeting foreigners. That's why I made
Oh
this
my
video, because I'm like, I
gosh.
just don't want your holiday to be ruined by them.
Okay.
and then they're just like, just bow when we bow, and then they start chanting loads of stuff. They like keep chant. It sounds creepy. It was like a ritual song chanting
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
And then when you're in the room, they close the door so you can't just leave halfway.
They closed the door.
Yeah. And then there's like incense of something burning. There's like fruit, and then there's like they're dressed in like this weird things. It's not a normal hanbok. It's like some like cone like hat thing. Like
A cone hat. Oh, that's like a mudang. Like that.
yeah, like
What?
I didn't know. I was just
Oh,
yeah,
right,
I
right.
didn't
Of
know at
course,
that
of
time.
course. What? Yeah, go on, go on.
And then yeah, they're chanting something, and then they keep bowing. So the main Korean person stands like in front, and then they just keep bowing, and you're standing behind, and you just follow. But for the girls, we have to bow differently to guys, right? And we have like a dress and stuff. So
Wait, so did she look anything like this? Did she look like that? Oh my
but the
gosh.
clothes color wasn't that like
Okay,
bright.
okay, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
Is that like
wait.
shamanism?
Kunov, thank you for the $5. David, what if this is a trick and Diana is the real leader trying to trap you? Do I need to be concerned?
Oh my god, you're the one who invited me here. I didn't invite you to my place.
That might be like
I
an
need to be
advanced
concerned.
technique now. Oh my gosh.
So funny.
Okay, wow, there's like 10 red flags already, as someone says. Stay safe,
I mean-
don't go everywhere, Diana. Suddenly people in rows start filling in. Yeah, that sounds like the KKK or something, like if you're in the US, like people with like triangular white hats. Oh
But
my
they said
gosh.
this is the traditional tea. I literally thought we were just drinking some tea.
Max says, hope you did not drink the tea they offered you. Oh, yes, she did. Did they speak Korean?
Yeah, and they
Okay.
spoke English too.
Okay, okay.
So actually,
Wow.
that's a red flag. If they speak English,
Sonny, I will not go undercover and tell you what they do. No. Why are you asking me to risk my life? Like, I can go a lot of lengths to for you guys, but like, no, I'm not gonna join a cult. Okay? Okay, go on.
so funny. So yeah, we're like bowing with our foreheads touching the ground, like
You're following
for
them?
15 minutes non-stop.
And you're doing that as well,
You
too?
have to, yeah. There's like another foreigner next to me. There's like two, I think two or three at that time. We're like in a row behind, and then
Okay.
there's the main like Korean person who you follow.
Yeah?
And then there's like two people wearing this cone hat in front that face you, and then they're chanting and singing and saying stuff like bow now, and then you bow. And it's like the, you know, like the chuseok bow kind of thing where you're like on your knees and then your head is like on the ground.
And what were you thinking when you were bowing, like, for 15 minutes?
Honestly, I was just like, I'm in so much pain right now because it was so painful to.
Weren't you
to get
thinking, like, I need to leave? Like, I need to escape this place?
Yes. But then because we also, I was so scared that they might steal my stuff because
Girl, you're not supposed to be scared about your stuff. Like, you should be scared about your organs.
oh my god, yeah. I don't know, I was like 20.
She's
I
like,
know,
oh my god,
I know-
yeah.
I know people.
Is this British people? Oh my god, yeah. Think about it, yeah. Okay.
I know people in their 20s now are very smart and mature, but back then there weren't many like Instagram
Yeah.
things or like YouTube things telling you about like these
Cults.
crazy cults.
Yeah, yeah.
So, oh.
Mm.
So we finished this massive like bowing thing, and then they start burning this paper, and just before wearing this handbook and going in, they would ask me for my very personal information, like how old, like your date of birth and the time you were born, and then your parents' date of birth and proper name, like passport name and address and everything. So obviously I faked it after. I was
Okay,
like, this is
thank God you
weird.
you had that much, yeah, attention.
But they were like, yeah, we have to do this to like pray for you. And so then you go into that room and you do the bowing, and then they burn that paper. They're like, don't worry, we'll burn the paper so like no one's gonna know your information anyway. But they're like,
Burn
who
the
knows?
paper
Like-
my ass.
Yeah, because they took the paper and they went to do something else with it. So I'm like, well, clearly you have like a photocopy or something, you know? And then they burnt it, and then we come out and we can eat the fruit or something. And then they ask
They give
for-
you fruit to eat.
yeah, from that table. and then they ask for donations, and this was the most
Oh
fascinating
wow.
part because I couldn't fit in the
It's
video.
even better and better. Yeah.
So they're like, so we need donations to because we volunteer. You know, they love volunteering. Apparently, they volunteer to help at old people's homes, and they're like, we need money for that. So
Oh
I
yeah, they're
was
probably
like,
scamming the old people, the helpless old people too.
oh my gosh, that's so sad.
Yeah, like these old people, they are so lonely. They would do anything for like a person to talk with, and probably these people target them. That's the
Oh,
picture I'm getting right now once you mentioned old people. But anyways,
and we
yeah.
get them into cult too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Try to
So
get their
then,
like life savings.
oh my gosh, that's horrible. So then I literally in that moment I was like, maybe it could be given to old people, you know? So then I was like,
Okay, yeah, she was 20. Guys, she was 20, all right?
with a no Instagram. Yeah, so then at the time they were like, we go there once a week. And I was like, oh, when do you go? Like, I want to join. And
You
then
really said that after bowing down 15
yeah,
minutes and then asking for your address and like all your donations, and you said, I want to go.
I want to volunteer, I said. And then they looked at me and they're like,
Yeah, they can't even believe what kind of person you are.
no, they couldn't tell me when it is and where it is. Yeah,
Oh,
so I was like, when is it? Where is it? Can I join? And then they're just like silent. And then I was like, okay. And then I really wanted to get out, so I was like, I only have Manon on me in cash. I don't have a card, nothing, like because I'm traveling. So here's Manon. I need to leave now. And then I managed to leave.
oh,
Um,
then and they just let you go, like
yeah,
open
yeah,
the
they
door.
don't. Yeah, they don't like
Phew.
kidnap you or
Oh, okay,
something.
okay.
So that's what I was saying. Like, it's not life threatening. At least the experiences that I've heard as well from the comments and
That
stuff.
could go
Like
really,
it happens.
really bad
It
quickly.
could, yeah.
Yeah,
So don't follow strangers and don't do small talk. That's why Koreans don't do small talk, and now I fully get it.
because of the cults.
Yeah, I think that's
I
so
mean,
sad.
I mean, wow. So, like, that's basically the end of the story. You left, and
End of
then
my first story,
oh, end of your
yeah.
first tour, and you gave them your fake contact so they couldn't like follow up on you,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
All
but
right.
also I was traveling at that time, so they couldn't find me again.
All right, 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 right. All right. Wow, this already is just like too much to like sink in. Like, I cannot. Oh my gosh, people asking Diana, were you like this also in the UK?
That's why I didn't leave my house. Thankfully, I didn't leave my house when I was in England. I was a total hermit, so I was safe.
Maybe that's why you were in trouble. Maybe you needed more experience of the
Yeah,
outside world.
that's true.
Don't believe random strangers on the streets when they say like you're gonna do a tea ceremony and bring you to this weird ass apartment. Oh my gosh. Was this at a fortune teller place? What did the place look like more in detail? Like, have you been to one of those fortune teller places in
I've
Korea?
been to a fortune teller, but there's nothing specific about it.
Okay.
But this place just looked like a big apartment.
Okay.
Like it had stairs to the second floor, so like on the outside, the
Uh,
stairs the outside. So we just went straight up the stairs, and then
mm,
there's like a big, part where you put your shoes, and there are loads of shoes there.
oh my gosh.
And
A
there were
lot
a
of
lot
people
of
inside.
people, and
Yeah.
then they had small like tables, the fold out ones on the
Oh my
floor, and then
gosh.
everyone was sitting there eating their fruits from the table from the ceremony.
Everyone was eating fruits
There,
and
there
tea.
were at least, there were at least like
This could go
12 people.
so, so bad real quick.
It looked
Wow.
like an apartment mini version of like a Buddhist temple,
Oh wow. That is so weird.
like a homey version of a Buddhist temple.
So, guys, I actually know a little bit about this too before we go on to your second story. So the most common place these people approach you is Hongdae, and probably the main street of Hongdae. So if you come out of Hongdae exit 9 or something, there's a KFC and there's like this big main road. You see all the Nike shops and Adidas and all that. And these people, they usually look very harmless and they're
Yeah,
like very like college student-ish.
they're
They have
well recruited.
yeah, like with backpacks and stuff. And they don't like like to be honest, I would think if I were to follow them, I could single-handedly, combat them and win them over, Like they look very skinny and like harmless.
Mm.
And they usually come up to me and say like, "Oh, they make up some BS to like start like the thing, like, and then they start saying like, but did you know that you have like such great energy in your face? Like I study like face reading and something, and like right now, like I feel like this energy that the universe is going to help you or something great is about to come, but like you're just not sensing your potential. And they're like, would you want me to like, do a proper face read for you and something like that? And I'm like, no, no, no. But then I saw a lot of YouTube videos about this, and apparently they first bring you to like a McDonald's or something because they're hungry. And
Wait, what? Because they're
they're
hungry.
like, oh, before I do the face read, could you do me a favor and buy me like a little meal or a hamburger? Anything would be
Oh.
okay. So I think that's like, when they're actually hungry and they've been having a full day and they've
Oh,
not been
poor
getting
things.
anybody. And so they get someone to go to a McDonald's and then they make up some BS and like, all that. But you got the full experience. Like probably they were
Yeah, I
full.
don't mind being in McDonald's in a public place.
Yeah, yeah, that would be much better. But
Yeah.
you've actually followed it. And yeah, so do you think by the impression, do you think they were just trying to get money out of you, or do you think they were actually trying to get you into their organization deeper and like actually like brainwash you? And
I think it's the second one.
the second one?
Because they were fine with the donation, and if they wanted the money, I think they would have pushed harder for it.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't, and they're like, okay, we'll just accept Manon for it, which is like $10, right?
Yeah, it probably doesn't even cover the fruit costs.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Fruit is so expensive. But I mean, like, they told me that I have to come back for 100 days to drink this water and talk to them. And
A
they're like,
100 days?
yeah,
In 100 days or for
for
a
100 every day for 100 days. And and
That's
and
some
then you go, and I
commitment.
was like, so what do you do when you go there? And they're like, oh, we talk about the world and life. And I'm like, okay, that's like brainwashing then. Like they're gonna tell you something that's
Oh
gonna
my
change your
gosh.
thinking for 100
Yeah, they
days.
probably have their own version of the Bible and something like in their doctrine and whatever. And wow, 100 days.
And they said you can't tell anyone for 100 days too.
And I guess like the people like you mentioned the pile of shoes, like so many shoes, those people are like revisiting people, maybe.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
creepy.
Because I always thought, like, I'm sorry, no offense, but like, I was like, who follows these people? Like, there's no way.
20-year-old girls.
Yeah, very lonely, I guess. People in the look for a friend or like who
Yeah.
have good faith in people.
Like back then, there weren't like apps to meet new friends, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And like, yeah, Instagram or whatever. So I was just like exploring Hongdae on my own, like, oh, I'm having a fun, like, single day out kind of thing, like, take myself on a date day. And then
Uh,
random couple, like, university students came up to me. So I was like, oh, cool, like, I can experience university life.
yeah.
Like, it sounds
Oh
really
my
natural.
gosh. And Steven, are the police combating this? Are they kidnapping people or just scamming them out of money? So in this case, I would say, like, I'm no expert, but it's if you look at it, it's based out of free will. Like they're not forcing you to go, they're not like threatening you to go. Like you're going by your own will and your own footsteps and like you open the door voluntarily and they actually did no physical harm to you. They didn't like force you to like donate or anything. So I don't think there would be any legal grounds to actually like investigate in this or like crack them down. If they try to like get money out of you by saying like they locked you in or like they confined you, they didn't let you leave, or they kept on like contacting you, that would be like in stalking or like abduction or like threatening or whatever. But like in your scenario, I don't see anything that would be like unlawful
I agree, yeah.
technically, right? And Knuff, thank you for the $5. Honestly, if someone like Diana approached me for small talk, I would probably follow her.
Exactly. They would recruit people like me. So be careful,
Oh,
David.
now you're giving me the creeps. Didn't they lock the door? I think they just closed it,
Yeah, I
right?
think they closed it. I didn't specifically watch them,
Yeah,
but
like if they like actually lock the door,
that's
then
pretty.
that's like you would
Yeah.
have to be running. Yeah, okay. How common is it for people to believe in cults? I don't know. Like as I said, I was always like, who actually believes this kind of stuff. But if you
But
look
there
at the
are a lot.
yeah, if you look at the documentary I Am God, 나는 신이다, like the one that exposed JMS, the people that were registered to the cult were all Sky graduates. They were all from Seoul, Korea, Yonsei University. They were top people.
Really?
Yeah. And it started as out as like a what do you call it? A Korean university circle, like a community.
See?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was a university student.
Yeah. Yeah, but there were like they did say that there were like alternative motives for a lot of people. So like they disguised these communities as like, just a friendly place to hang out with other people. So guys wanted to meet girls and girls wanted to meet someone and like lonely people, some
Mm.
people wanted to meet God, whatnot. So like all these different motives mixed together. And these cults have very weird ceremonies as well too that involve like sexual behavior as well. And
Mm.
a witness actually came out. A guy said like, oh, he was having the time of his life actually there. Like in terms of what I'm saying, right? So very weird motives, just like meeting each other. All right, I'm ready to join Diana's cult. You should make a cult.
First, join my Instagram. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'll get onto this later, remind me, but after your second story. But I actually know a person that might be a cult leader or actually high up. This, I'm not kidding. I have very high suspicions along with Danny. We know that person mutually, and we've been following her for years, and it's very weird. But anyways,
Like you
okay.
know them personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, I
Okay,
want to do
anyways.
that.
Anyways, there are a lot of lonely people looking for community. They are susceptible to cults. Exactly. It's really quite easy to pull young people into cults. They were very popular in the US in the 70s. Yeah, I guess, right? Anyways, let's go on to the second story. So, like, part two.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, so part two is that I was in Hongdae.
Oh my gosh. Now, like, we gotta be careful of Hongdae boys and Hongdae cults and all that. Okay.
Maybe I need to make a Hongdae cult like theme.
Okay. Okay.
Like the Hongdae boy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was walking towards the station to Hongdae, and at this point it was like 5 years on from when I was 20. So
Okay. 5 years have
like
passed.
more mature.
More mature.
Hopefully. And I was walking towards the station and some lady, Korean lady, just comes past and says like, do you know where Sangsangmadang is? Like in Korean.
Mm.
And so that's like a famous building in Hongdae. So I knew it. But I kind of like didn't notice that she was talking to me. So I kind of walked past and then I went back and was like, oh, sorry, were you asking me? And then she was like, oh, you're not from Korea. And then I was like, again? So then I looked at exactly.
Yeah.
And then I looked at her and was
Uh-huh.
like, yes. And then she says like, oh, so we are doing some tea ceremony for la 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 la.
Oh, another tea
Same-
ceremony. What is with
Same
with
story,
these
right?
freaking tea ceremonies?
And so then I looked at her like, I literally in silence, I just looked at her. And I was like, I've already done this. And I think it's really bad that you're doing this to tourists because it's such a bad impression on them. So please leave me alone. And then she said, oh, you've done it before. They might have been my friends. Can you tell me who they are? Can you tell me their names? And I was like walking to the station because I was checking the map or something. So I was holding my phone, like walking to the. She tried to grab my phone.
Oh,
She
what?
was like this, and she's like, "Tell me who is it?" And I was like, "Excuse me." And then she was like, don't you have their contact? Like, you must have their kakao. Like, show me your kakao. Show me your kakao. And she was like grabbing my phone like this, and I was holding it. And
That's
she was
crazy.
like pulling it out of my hand. And then I was like, no, why should I show you my kakao? And then she was like really adamant. She's like, because I could know them. Maybe I know them. They're my friend. And I was like,
So what? What do you want? Like what? So what if you know them?
and then I was like, Sangsangmadang is over there. Bye. And then I left.
Oh, you
And
actually
then-
told her.
Yeah,
What
it was
a
for
nice
jokes.
girl. Okay.
And then she walks the opposite way. So
All right, she
that's
didn't
like
need
the
that.
opening.
Yeah,
talk.
that was BS. Yeah.
So most people ask for like directions.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so that was like a short encounter, but you
Yeah.
got approached one more time. Okay.
Yes. And then my third one was
Oh,
that one. The last one.
The third
For
one?
now.
Okay.
It was like 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
So It's like
Yeah,
10
every
years
few
ago,
years.
5 years ago, 2 years ago. And
They
then you,
are persistent. They're
yeah,
everywhere.
they are everywhere. Yeah, so go on.
But you've not been approached, like
I've been
honestly.
approached a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
So I think the areas you need to watch out are particularly Hongdae, the main street over there. There's a place called Nambu Terminal. That's like
Okay, there.
it's another bus, like an express bus terminal. It's not the express bus terminal in Pampo area and the Gangnam area, but there's one over there. If you go over there, it's very infamous for those cult people to approach you. And there's another place. There's is it Shinnim? Yeah, I heard.
Really?
Yeah, Shinnim and Shinchon also are very famous for those cults.
I lived in Shillong, but I never had that in Shillong.
Lucky, lucky. But Diana is a magnet for this.
I think I look like maybe Takan, like a bit
Yeah,
too
yeah.
kind.
And you're
So
walking alone, and you're
yeah,
female, and you're,
I'm a bit small, maybe.
yeah, you look easy to approach and stuff like that. So maybe. But me too. Like I get approached all the time. I think
Mm,
they just target people alone
yeah,
and
that's
people that are on their phones or like I always, just I'm a slow walker to be honest. Like I always just stroll, I'm not like in a rush to get somewhere. So I'm always like just like, doing this with my phone and just walking. La, la, la.
perfect target.
Yeah, and then they always come up to me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you met one of them in Mapo? What? Okay, they're everywhere then.
yeah. I heard they're in Suwon now too.
Suwon. In front of Suwon Station. Yes, I
Is
heard
it?
that too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How did these recruiters for cults survive? Do they have normal jobs? I don't think so.
Get money from these people doing tea ceremonies.
What I'm actually curious about is whether these cult recruiters, they're actually brainwashed or into the cult, or what are they actually just there for the money? That's what I'm curious about.
Mm,
Like, do they actually believe in that shit, or is it just like, oh, I'm just gonna do this at because they give me free food, a place to stay, maybe some money. So
mm,
that's what I'm curious
that's
about, but
true.
we'll never know, right? What was your impression? Do you think they were brainwashed or something?
They genuinely looked really friendly
Okay.
and nice. So I feel like they are brainwashed.
Oh.
Like they genuinely believe
Oh,
in what they're
they
doing.
weren't trying to like trick you into anything or
Yeah,
something.
they don't think they're tricking you. I think so.
So probably if you got into that cult and you actually got brainwashed, then you would be one of those recruiters too
Yeah.
in one point. Oh wow, in an alternative like alternate universe right now, Diana would be like going out like putting out leaflets and
With those wood tissues.
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my gosh, they're all around the world, even Australia. Dang, go undercover, David, for the view. Sonny, you've been persistent in like me going undercover. I can go undercover for other stuff like hunting pubs or like I don't know, like all that different stuff you wanted me to do, like the 50-50 dating clubs or whatever, but no cults. I'm a Christian boy. Like I distance myself with those kind of people. Yeah. Anyways, I got some super chats. No, actually PayPal. So let me just shout out to Cynthia. Thank you for the $5. Coffee. Thank you. We'll grab some coffee. And Anna, thank you for the 30. Pizza. Thank you so much. No message, but thank you so much. Yeah, we'll grab some good food after this. All right. No, stay away. Yeah, very dangerous. Only thing I'm wondering is, do they have a brainwash machine? Probably not. They don't like strap you up to like a machine and put something in you. They just like probably like convince you with
Yeah,
their
for the
words.
100 days while you drink special
Yeah,
water.
yeah, 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 yeah. Diana, what's worse, burglars in London or these cult people in
Oh my
Korea?
goodness. Burglars are worse though.
Burglars, yeah.
Because you
They
can't
they
avoid them if
yeah,
they're
they
trying
physically
to.
harm you,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Anyways, oh my gosh. Oh, that was a scary story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final story?
Oh, you have one more?
Yeah. There were
Oh.
three encounters.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Go on,
yeah.
go
So
on.
the
Yeah, yeah.
final encounter was there's an app in Korea called Somoim, which is
Oh, I
like
know that.
group hangout app. So if you have some interest, then you can join the group and meet those people.
Mm.
And so there was a 소모임 for like a reading club or like a cafe club or something. Like you just hop to like different cafes and then you just have a chat, maybe about books or something. I forgot what it was, but there was some kind of theme. And so I joined it and was like, oh, I can meet some like new people, because I work alone, like probably like you, right? So I'm
Mm.
like, it would be nice
I
to meet
relate.
new people. And I don't want to, I at that time I wasn't interested in networking, like business kind of
Mm.
thing. Like that's just quite stressful for me. So anyways, I joined that, and then there was this girl who's the organizer, and she DMs me and she's like, oh, whereabouts do you live? Because I'm just preparing like the new schedule this month, so we could choose like an area closest to you if you want, because you're new in the group. And I'm like, oh, that's really nice of her. So she tells me like, we organize like an area, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine for me. So then she says like, oh, okay, so this date, like there's about 5 people coming, so will you be fine for that? I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go. So then like the day before, she's like, I'm so sorry, but like a few people dropped out, so just like one other girl's coming, and I'm the organizer, so I'll come as well, so it'll
Oh
be three
no.
of us. Oh really?
Yeah, already red flags
Already?
everywhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go
But
on.
that's like plausible. So I was like, okay, anyway, I like split out the time for it, and we're going to a cafe. So I'm like, okay, let's go to the cafe. And it was a rainy dark night, and like just I go there, and there's these two girls, and they're like introducing themselves, and then one of them is fully Korean, doesn't speak English, one of them speaks some English. So we're just having like a girly chat, and I was like, this is quite nice, like it's a girls' night. And then one of the girls that speaks English, she was like, you know, when were you born? Like, let's just share our birthdays so that we can talk about, who's older and stuff, which is
Oh,
normal.
okay, okay.
So then I was like, oh, okay. So I said it, and then they were like, oh, like we're similar age, and then what's your month? And then we get to the month, and then what's your date? And then the girl was like, oh, and then she writes down my name, and she's like, oh, do you have like a Chinese name? So I was like, oh yeah, I do. So she writes that
Uh,
out, and then she starts calculating some stuff on the paper,
yeah.
and then she says, your ancestors,
Oh,
la 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 la, and like they were like warriors in their past life, and so you have a
why
lot of
aren't they
like
protecting you then?
you have a lot of like stress and like war in your like past life, and
You're not playing a game. You don't respawn.
then I'm like, okay. And then she was like, yeah, I can tell you more, like tarot cards, and in England tarot cards are common. So I was like, okay, whatever, tell me more. Forgot what she said. She said a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the toilet. And I go to the toilet, and I was thinking like, what the hell is going on? And she's
Oh, just
targeting.
then.
I mean, I was as well at the
Okay,
time,
okay,
but
okay.
in the toilet, I was like, "What?" And then this girl also says she's only focused on me, basically. She doesn't focus on the other girl, the organizer girl. So I'm like, why is she so like into me and not the organizer girl? Like she does all this numerology stuff just for me.
Yeah.
And then for the other girl, she just did something real simple, like for 2 minutes. But for me, she did for like 20 minutes. And then after I come out from the toilet, the second girl that doesn't talk much came to the toilet and followed me. I was like, oh, so what do you think? Like, I think it makes so much sense. Like, it's my first time to hear that, but like she was
Oh.
just like really persuading me like a friend. And then she
Oh.
was like, oh, I'm really interested in what she just mentioned. Like, we could do some like ceremony to rid the bad luck of our ancestors.
These freaking ceremonies. Oh my
Like they
gosh.
target you in 소모임. So I got out of 소모임 too. Like I'm so scarred right now. Like this is 소모임 is such a well-known like app.
The moment I heard ceremony, I would like, here's a freaking ceremony for you. Like, get some water from the bathroom and holy water, holy water. Here's a ceremony for you. You like this ceremony? I'd be so done at that point. The moment I hear that
Yeah.
word. Okay, go on. That's it?
And then she was like, you know what, my sister can do this ceremony. Like you have to have a special person to do the ceremony. Let me call her. And then she suddenly just calls her sister and it's like, oh, are you ready? Like, do you have time? Blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, yeah, my sister said that she can make some time tonight. So like, should we go? And then this other the side chick girl, she was like
Side chick girl.
she was like egging her on. She was like, oh, what fruit shall we choose? Like we can choose fruit. Like let's decide. Like oh now like what's it? Grapes are in season. Should we choose grapes? Like she kept like changing the subject to something else. And then I was like, it's getting late. I need to go home.
Yeah. What time was it?
Like 10.
Oh, that is pretty late.
Yeah, but we met because it was like after work, so we met at like 8, and then we chatted for 2 hours. But I just realized that like I can avoid people in Hongdae. I can avoid people asking me for directions randomly, but like just a kind of cafe moim, I was like, what?
Yeah, I'd be so done at that point. I would lose all faith in humanity because,
Yeah.
like, I know Tomoim. That's a very popular app, and it's not like a cult app at all. Like, I know a
Yeah.
lot of friends that have been to legit, Tomoims, like these communities and groups. They actually read books together, they study stocks together, they run together, do hobbies like hiking, whatever. So it's a really good app, but like, were you active on this app before, or was it your first time?
It was like pretty much my first time. Why?
You're the cult magnet then. Like, what are the chances you go on that app, you choose a book reading club, and that one bullseye is a cult?
And then right, a few days later, that whole group just disappears on
Oh
the
my god.
they made it just for me basically. They made it just to like be a magnet for
Oh
me.
my gosh, Diana, you have something. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, maybe it's you. Am I
Oh,
victim
potential.
blaming? Yeah, like what are the chances? Because my friend is a very big user of that app. He met a lot of girlfriends there too. He met a lot of
Oh,
friends there. He's made a lot of friends to like go traveling with. He goes to like board game cafes together and have fun. So like it's definitely a great way to meet like new people there, even like partners. But like you going there, just like one out of one, just that one chance you took, and it's like a cult. Wow.
yeah, I was
Yeah, that's
scarred, so
yeah.
can't use that app again.
No, you can. You can. Let's just try it out. Like, I would advise you to maybe join the groups that have more than like hundreds of people, like more than 20 people, like
Oh,
not like five, six people.
okay, fine.
Yeah, then that's more verified. There's more like reviews and yeah, stuff like that. So
Okay.
I'm in a Somoim running group. Yeah, like it's a pretty popular app. I tried to join one too, but then I felt like it was too Insta energy. You know what that is? It's like
Mm,
too like I'm
cliquey,
introvert. What?
cliquey,
Cliquey? I don't
cliquey.
know.
Oh,
Uh,
that's what you do.
yeah, she's just itching herself. But like, yeah, I'm just like an introvert person. I just want to like, yeah, I just don't mingle well with like people that are too extrovert or like that
Mm.
are over the trends and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, man, you're a parent's worst nightmare. Did you tell this story to your parents before?
I cannot.
Are your parents like do you, are they comfortable with you living alone in Korea? Or
Yes.
oh,
Yeah, they're fine with it. And my
okay.
mom's come to Korea a few times, like
Okay.
4 or 5 times. And so when she sees it, she's like, oh, like the streets are light at night, which is not the same in the UK. And
Yeah.
the CCTVs, like people can leave their phones in places. So after seeing these things, she's like, yeah, cool, do whatever.
Mm. Okay, guys. Well, like that's your lesson. Do not follow these random people on the streets. Cause like rule of thumb, no Korean is actually gonna approach you randomly on the street in broad
Yeah.
daylight and start opening up with like directions and asking you shit. Like they should know better because like you're a foreigner, especially
Mm.
for you guys, right? So like if you get that bullshit and they start engaging in a conversation and they talk about energy or like something weird that's off, then just like, ditch. Go, yeah, just go on and like have your own day. But yeah, I don't know why. No, again, no offense, people follow these people. They're
They are
even
convincing.
they even have these prank videos nowadays.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, YouTubers actually trying to hunt them
What's
down.
that Jerry guy? Do you know
K Explorer?
Cho Jerry?
Oh, Chojeri. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
know that guy. Yeah, yeah.
he's funny.
The green.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they even try to like lure these cult people and they actually engage a little bit. They follow their steps
Mm.
and then the YouTuber does like the Uno reverse card and they start saying weird shit, you
Oh,
know. And then they give you a
you should
big
do that.
no, I'm not that reckless, I would say. Anyways, well,
What's your story then?
what
The
story?
cult leader.
Oh, I don't know if I can actually say this, but okay, there is a person we knew, Danny and I knew for pretty much a while. Uh, and she kind of like went under the radar for a little bit,
Mm.
and we were wondering like what she's actually doing. And recently, I don't know if it's even recently, like her social media account became active again. And then we observed her social media account, and it's nothing like what she used to post before. Like the tone has totally changed, and there are a bunch of words and stuff like I do not understand like what she's talking about. And yeah, she's
Like Korean or English?
in English, yeah, in
Yeah.
English, and like we're like, what the hell is going on? And yeah, it's only like suspicions, and I can't like point my finger on anything. There's no proof. But like she also has a website and stuff, and we're like just out of curiosity checked it out, and like it's so weird. Like there's so much like cryptic language going on over there. And it sounds very religious to me, honestly, like symbolism and stuff.
Yeah.
And I won't say anything in detail because yeah, I don't want to like put any false accusations on that person. And y- and also there are like pictures and videos about her doing somewhat like ceremonial things.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, it's very aesthetic and very high quality, but it's like, oh wow, okay. This is very high production quality, but that's I don't know like where this is coming from.
Like traditional ceremony, like
Kind of
Korean traditional.
traditional plus English, whatever. And I'll show you later over lunch, and you can be the judge. And I won't go into too many details, but there are a lot of points that are off. And Danny and I are like, oh, maybe? Like, I don't know. We don't care, but like, it's very weird to see like a person you actually knew that seemed pretty much normal and like
Mm.
a, a friend, just totally flipping her
Mm.
identity as a whole and just talking about like weird gibberish
And
all
you
of a
think like
sudden.
her personality looks different?
I think her personality looks the same, but it's like the language she uses and the actual, you know, like posts she makes, like they're just all so different.
Mm.
Yeah, anyways, I oh,
Crazy.
Abel knows who this is. Yeah, if you're a long follower, you might know who this is. Yeah, she changed a lot. Okay, I don't know. I'll show you later. But I can't really say anything online because, people will start, giving her false accusations. But anyways, yeah, thanks for the scam cult story. Don't get scammed,
Oh my
guys.
gosh, people who are late, you have to go back and watch it. It was so juicy.
Oh yeah, you have to go late. You have to go back. 250 people watching so far, 90 likes only. So please get that up. And as we are talking, no more PayPal's. Oh, I'm sad. But yes, if you are enjoying the stream and if you're enjoying Diana's story, please support on paypal.me/Korean Pizza Club. I'm gonna treat her with a good lunch after this. Before we transition to the next story, what are you craving?
Um,
What do you usually like to eat? What's your favorite food in Korea?
oh man.
Any brand or like any go-to place?
Recently I've been trying to go. Do you know Nippon Nippon?
Oh yeah.
I keep wanting to go there. And the one near my house is rude AF. They're like,
Oh
every
yeah.
time I go there, they're like, magan meal like this or like the queue is too long, so that we
Yeah, yeah.
can't get to you, even though I arrived in advance.
Uh
So yeah, I could never eat that.
Nippon Depot.
So
That's a very old chain.
yeah, yeah.
That was
They're
like
dying out
trendy when I
10
was in
years ago.
college.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. That used to be a date place. Like it was
Oh,
super
is it?
trendy amongst girls. So like my girlfriend back then wanted to go there and try out the white jampong and all that. It's like a jampong place, like fusion jampong. They have like spaghetti
That's where I
jampongs.
had the whipped cream pizza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No wonder
10
they're
years ago.
dying out now.
Someone said, I want tea.
You want what? Tea and fruit? No, you do not want that tea and fruit. Okay. Why are you people asking if it's Anna? Like apparently like she's not Anna. You guys racist or something? I'm just kidding. Some people have face recognition issues, but yeah, she's not Anna, she's Diana. Diana. That sounded weird. But yeah, coincidentally, she's from the UK as well, and she speaks in the British accent. Oh wait, like I don't think your accent is that strong though.
Yeah, but last time you thought it was.
Last time you thought it was. I just baited you into speaking so I could follow you. Try to say Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh, Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Can you say the classic bottle of water?
A bottle of water.
Okay, at least you do the T's.
Yeah.
Bottle
'Cause I
of
have
water.
like a London accent.
Oh, okay, okay. Then what's the ball of water accent?
I think it's northern.
Northern?
Yeah.
Northern. Yeah, it's a northern accent, guys.
But Koreans seem to think a bottle of water is like the whole of England speaking.
Yeah, it is. A
But
bottle of
Hermione,
water?
but Hermione doesn't speak like that.
Harry, you want a bottle of water? Wingardium Leviosa? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's kind of like I think people mix it up with the Aussie accent as well too. Yeah. Good night, mate. Bottle of water. Sorry. You fancy a cup of tea?
Yeah, that's actually very true.
In it? Bruv? Whatever you guys say.
Oh my gosh, what American things? These days I've been hearing so many strange, I don't know if normal people speak
Skibbity.
like- What the hell is that?
Skibbity. You don't know Skibbity?
No.
Okay. Good then. Do you
Like-
guys know Skibbity? Nar? Do you actually say that? Nar?
That's Australian.
Oh, is that? See, like people mix it up.
Oh yeah, sorry, back to the topics. What are the topics today?
No, you don't have to go back to the topic. People enjoy this stuff. Oh, hello, mate. AKA Diana and David.
That sounds Australian.
Oh, is that Australian? I was trying to just imitate what is it? Oasis when they're here. Yeah. Lately. You know that song?
No. What is the six
You don't
seven?
know Oasis songs?
No, I don't listen to Oasis. Well, what is 6-7?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's a trend right now, but I don't know what it is.
Okay. An American asks a Southern how to say oil. What? Oil. How would you say oil in the UK?
Oil.
Petroleum. Something
Oh,
like that.
oh, petrol.
Petrol. Yeah, I was
What?
joking. What?
Why is that so funny?
You actually say petrol?
Yeah, it's petrol.
I was joking.
Wait, in America it's gas, isn't it? But why is oil? What's oil then?
Oil is like I don't know.
Oil.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. But you actually say petrol.
Yeah.
Oh, I was actually making fun trying to say something like Wingardium Leviosa, like petrol. Like, cause like I heard you guys say aluminium too.
No, we say aluminium.
Aluminium, yeah.
You say
Aluminum.
lumen. That's so funny.
Aluminium. Aluminium. Petroleum. Everything's like a Harry Potter spell to me. Like the UK. Gasoline. Okay. My God, would you be serious for 1 minute? What is the topic today? I'm sorry, Elizar. So we've already gone past the cult thing. Diana unraveled her three encounters with the cults, and she almost died. So go back and replay that. Oil is what you put on your pasta, yeah. And then we're going to be talking about whether Korea is actually safe for women. And lastly, we're going to be talking about this apparently racist cafe that is not allowing Chinese people in. Okay. Onomatopoeia.
What?
You don't know that? Onomatopoeia?
No.
Okay. Do you like any British bands?
No.
Oh my god.
Coldplay.
Coldplay. Okay. Yeah. David thinks Aussies are devils. I'm just like shouting, going in with the cat classics. It's just so funny. All those like memes online making fun of UK
Oh
people.
yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Do you know beans on toast?
Oh, I've had them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is that like supposed to be a meme, or are you actually asking if I
Oh
know?
no, there is a meme about
Oh, I don't know the meme. I just actually had the like
Oh,
pizza toast or
it's just
whatever.
like the most basic British food.
All right. Oh yes, we got to do this.
Bloody hell.
Hey, that's not bloody hell, bloody hell.
Is that from Ron?
I don't know. I've heard that in the streets of London, I would say.
I do say it once in a while.
Yeah. Okay, guys. All right. Oil is for the engine, gas is for the gas tank. Thank you for the distinction, Chris. That is very, yeah, clear cut. All right. So our chat can be like this. Anyways, okay, let's go to the next topic. So we have another reel from Diana. Go follow her if you want. Let me show you.
To Honolulu just to get that Maui wild. Going back to Honolulu just
It's the Osmo, what do you call it? Nano, but it sticks on any kind of magnetic source. It sticks, so you can stick it on like a pole or something like that. So you need one of these. Oh, it's actually this one. Sorry, I got mixed up with the monitor, but yeah, it's really nice. Anyways, no sound. There's supposed to be no sound. So like you said here, I love how I feel fine walking around at night. There's lights and neon signs around, not me having to hide my phone in my pocket and sprinting as if someone is waiting to pounce on me in the UK. Wow. Crystal says, so true, especially for women. Are really relating hard to this. And what's this one? Let's watch this.
Can you see this? There's this yellow lamppost behind me, right? These have emergency bells on them. Look at this. I see 3 or 4 on the same street. At the top you can see there's CCTV. It says CCTV here. So if you have any problem, you can press the emergency bell and the police will be notified and they can see the CCTV immediately so they know what's happening. That is an amazing feature for anyone, locals or tourists. Save this and share this with someone who's traveling to Korea because this can literally save their lives. Huge applause to Korea. Can you see this?
All right,
There's
yeah.
a yellow
Oh.
lamppost.
Yeah, I know I'm muted because like there might be like howling and echoing issues, so I just muted myself. But like, yeah, okay. I honestly like male privilege here. I know that these exist, but I have never actually put that much attention to how like frequent they're installed like you said, there are 3 or 4 like in this
Yeah.
one road or strip, and I've never actually noticed that there's so many cameras. Like I saw on your video, there were like 4 cameras in each direction.
Mm.
So there are things like, 여성 안심 귀갓길, like, there are like lights, and well-lit roads. I've never used the emergency bell or never seen anyone ring it. Did you use it before?
No, never
Okay.
used it, never seen someone use it.
I
So I
guess
didn't
that's good.
even, yeah.
Yeah.
So I never noticed it, but until I walked past and like I was walking with a friend and my friend was like, "Oh, do you know what that is?" And I was like, "No idea." There was like a map as well that
Mm.
shows you like all the points of where they are
Mm-hmm.
in your neighborhood as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really impressed.
So, question from Consuelo, is that really true? Is it that safe? From a woman's perspective, what do you
I
think? And
think
this woman, I don't have to explain, right? She's a particular woman that follows people for tea ceremonies and into
oh,
apartments. So she survived so far. Like, so this is coming from that kind of woman over there. Go on.
also coming from a person who lived in London, yeah, it's mega safe in Korea because my sister had her phone stolen 3 times within 1 month in London. And like in Korea, we can just leave our phones and leave it unattended for like 2 hours and come back and it'll still be there. So those kind of things are safe in terms of your belongings,
Mm,
but yourself too. I think in London and like the areas that I was in, obviously not central London, further out, like the streets are really dark, and especially in winter, the sun sets really early, like 3:30 p.m., 4 p.m. So it gets dark fast, and there are not many street lights, so
mm,
you just don't feel safe going outside. And there's like loads of bushes and stuff, and I just feel like I always feel so tense, like someone might be like hiding in a bush or
mm,
something. And you hear that on the news, like someone hid in a bush and then they like pounced on you and did something horrible. And so yeah, when I was in London, I always had to call my mom to pick me up from the
mm.
station. If I was hanging out with my friends, she would always pick me up. And then friends, when we say bye to each other, they would always say, "Let me know when you get home. Let me know when you're safe
Yeah.
at home." And like that doesn't really happen in Korea because you don't need to like report that. So just those small things, you can tell already like how worried people are for your safety.
Mm.
Yeah, so
And versus Korea here?
yeah, Korea, like there's so many streetlights everywhere. There's like 7-Elevens, like so many convenience stores
All
that
right.
like the lights are always on.
Ah, I've never thought
And
of that aspect. Like the convenience stores being 24/7,
yeah,
that itself is like a place you can actually run into when you're in an emergency, right?
yes.
Oh,
But
okay.
also because of the light,
Right,
and
right.
so you like nothing really would happen. And then
Oh,
obviously CCTVs too. Um yeah, and in Korea you can call the police for all random things,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I call them
Obviously,
for
yeah.
like, a cat stuck in my like yard or something. Like
Okay.
anyways, like that's the extent you can go to like calling the police.
Yeah.
The police are literally bored over here. They're
Is
always
that
in.
because there's too many policemen or something?
No, it's because the crimes aren't that high,
Oh,
I
okay.
would say.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But Consul says if I ever visit SK, I wouldn't let my guard down. Never. I live in the US. Yeah, okay. Like so I would also advise you to not let your guard down ever. But my basic rule is like just don't go into like the sketchy alleys, like the weird ass place. You suddenly become like an explorer and you want to go into, oh, that looks very dangerous. Let's go there. It's a construction site. Wow, let's go in. As long as you don't do that and you're just in Seoul, I think you are pretty much safe. Yeah, and as long as you don't follow cults and go to tea ceremonies or like you don't
Or dance on the construction site.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Dance at 2:16 a.m. on a random construction site. But I would still say that is safe too. Like, like if you're in Seoul, like if you're in a main road,
Mm.
in middle of the road, there's CCTVs everywhere and it's well lit. Yeah, well, any words to Consuelo?
Well, oh, yeah, I think it's good. Good to be careful, but you don't have to be too careful about belongings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, the thing is, in London, I wouldn't even sit at the cafe with my phone like on the table in front
Hmm.
of me because that can be stolen.
So, like, what's the earliest or latest time you've been out in
Oh,
Korea?
like 24 hours.
like 5 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't feel threatened or anything,
No.
unsafe.
There's plenty of things to do, like coin 노래방, like karaoke, or like there's claw machines, like they're always 24/7, so the lights are always on there, so it's pretty much fine. But like you said, there are alleyways, and
Yeah.
obviously don't go into alleyways at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, would you, like, let's say tonight you're feeling like a late night crave at 3 a.m. for some reason. Would you feel safe going out all by yourself in pajamas at 3 a.m. to the convenience store?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, not even a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the level of like safety, guys, like I've been talking about, but you guys don't believe me because like I'm a guy. But I've been always saying like I go to Han River at 2 a.m. like Mangwon or Mapo or Yeouido, and there are women actually running there. I'm not joking. All by themselves. Yeah. And yeah, so it's it's very safe. I walk my dog at like 1 a.m. in the morning and like at the park. It's pretty dim lit because it's a park and it's like a residence area, but there are like lights here and there are a lot of women that just like walk their dog solo at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. If you go to like the more what do you call it, busy areas like Gangnam, Hongdae, where a lot of pubs and nightlife is, you'll see women just like there at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning, just going on and about. So yeah, I don't think there's so much issues about like getting mugged in the street or like meeting a thief or like getting kidnapped. But a lot of people are asking about the I guess like the dating scene or like meeting men or personal safety issues. Like, what do you think about that aspect? So we know that public safety is pretty much covered, right?
Yeah.
So personal issues.
Meeting guys, I think there's still not that much of a dangerous situation. They might be like bad guys, like bad personality, but you wouldn't be like in danger. Like I never hear of those stories around me, but I have bad stories about guys, like Hongdae guys, so that could be another topic for another day. But yeah, nothing dangerous as such.
Hmm. David, do you think that is safe for all women, even foreigners? Yeah, she's also like technically a foreigner, right?
Yeah.
Also, why are other creators putting out how dangerous South Korea is? Because it's for the views. Because it's the opposite point of view. Like everyone say it's safe and it's statistically proven to be safe, and one person is going to pick out cherry pick one bad incident that happened to them and put it on TikTok and say, "Oh my gosh, you guys won't believe what happened to me the other day. This creepy guy started following me." I'm not trying to like downplay her experience or whatnot. Like it might have happened. It might be true. There might be different angles to interpret it, but also like, well, I'm just saying like the majority generally in general speaking, like if you're a tourist and if you don't go to Hongdae and if you don't go like, follow Hongdae boys to their houses and let them allow to risk grab you and like drug you with like, I don't know, roofied water or liquid or booze or whatever, then you'll probably be safe. Like
With some special water.
97% of the time you'll be safe. But people like sensational stuff. And if you have to cherry pick every single thing out of a country that happens that's dangerous and put it on TikTok and that gets massive views because people like those sensational stories, then your viewpoint towards a country is going to be, oh my gosh, it's so dangerous because of that video, right? And your algorithm boosts those kind of videos. So yeah, I'm not trying to like disregard all those experiences, those one-off experience from all these people, but when we're talking about whether a country is safe, we need to talk in broad general terms. We can't like get all these like one single out experiences, just combine all of them together and say it's such a dangerous country. Well, I would argue then like go to somewhere like, no offense, like Brazil, and go to somewhere like, I don't know, third world countries. I'm not saying Brazil is one, but like that where there's less safety. Like relatively speaking, if you compare, the safety level would be totally much higher here. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So yeah. Anyways, oh, you got yourself a fan.
Aaron.
Yeah. All right. When I was there last year, my friend and I walked about after dark to restaurants. Foreigners, we felt safe. Yeah. I'm going to be in Korea in March, and I'm looking forward to be able to go into a convenience store at 3 a.m. Could never do that in the US. Oh, you'll be totally fine as long as you're not in some sketchy ass, I don't know, like it's even hard to point like a sketchy part of Seoul nowadays. Like there are some areas, but the probabilities you're somewhere like that, like that's yeah, that's very low. Um, Damn, Brazil caught a stray. Cause like I dated a Brazilian before,
Oh.
and the stories I've heard from her,
Mm.
and she was like, "No, this is like the norm." Like, yeah, the crime rate is pretty high up there. So,
Oh,
yeah, and
wow.
I've recently saw a video on the news saying like the Brazilian government, was it, is cracking down on gangs, and they actually like cleared out a huge like district and they evacuated all the people and there are like actual massive fires going like counter fire going around and people
Wow.
actually getting killed. Yeah.
Wow.
So they're anyways. Yeah, we don't have like guns and gangs and super big drug problems over here. So,
Mm.
yeah. But like every country has its stinky parts,
Mm.
and I'm not gonna deny that. Um, okay. How did David invite you? Did he offer you fruits and tea? No, I did not offer you fruits and tea. Yeah. Um, yeah, there are shootouts and faceless in Brazil. Yeah, from what I've heard, like you can just be at a bus stop at 10 p.m. in
Mm.
Brazil, and some person in a motorbike with a ski mask or something would come up with like a silenced gun and put it on your face and steal everything you have and just go.
What the hell? To just like a random person?
Yeah. And then there are actually home breakings too, like thieves actually
Oh,
breaking into your house with guns and stuff like that.
damn.
And apparently there's like a paid service where you can only pay like a couple $100 to actually threaten people or take people down.
As
And
in, like, you choose who you want to.
yeah, like an assassination.
Oh my god.
Apparently, this is what I heard secondhand from that person, but
And that person was living in Korea
yeah.
and she preferred it?
Oh, for sure. She was like,
Mm.
"Oh, it feels so free over here. I'm just roaming about at 2 a.m. and just drinking and like I'm like tipsy in like the streets at 3 a.m. and nobody gives an F." So, yeah,
Mm.
that it felt very like relieving to her, I guess, at that time. Um okay. All right. So I think that's about it for the safety piece. We're
Mm.
at the 1 hour and 40 mark. So 250 people watching, only 105 likes. Please smash that like button. And if you'd like to support our lunch and if you're loving the content today, super chats and PayPals will be welcomed. It's in the pinned comment over there in the above you in the comment section, paypal.me/koreanpizzaclub. And yeah. Wait, David dated a Brazilian tea, please. If you search well enough, you'll see some stuff on the internet. But okay, let's go on to today's third topic. Biggest controversy in Seoul. Like this is that case, right? About the cafe,
Mm.
right? All right, so let's go into that.
Outright racism in Seoul. This is the biggest controversy this week. A cafe in Seoul just banned all Chinese customers. Now the internet is on fire. It started near Seoul Forest, one of the city's most popular tourist spots. The cafe quietly updated its Instagram bio with that message. But when a Chinese influencer with nearly 200,000 followers got turned away and posted about it, everything exploded. Korean users flooded the comments calling it shameful. Some people defended the owner, saying Chinese tourists are often rude. Others said discrimination is discrimination, period. Even the district mayor stepped in, promising to personally persuade the owner to take down the ban. The cafe owner claimed they only did it because anti-China sentiment in Korea is so strong, it makes other customers uncomfortable.
At a time when anti-Chinese sentiment is strong, the cafe temporarily did not accept Chinese customers to prevent conflicts between them and Korean customers.
The ban came right after Korea allowed visa-free travel for Chinese tourist groups, which has been fueling anti-China rhetoric even more. So what do you think? Is it okay for cafes to say no XYZ people? Is this our
Okay, guys, so that is the controversy of this week, and it's still going on, I think. Yeah, so how about Chinese Americans? I don't know. I think it's like just like mainland Chinese tourist people. I don't know how they distinguish it, but anyways, probably if they're speaking Chinese or Mandarin. But yeah, what's your thoughts about this?
Oh,
As
it
a
was a
Chinese, like you're
mm,
ethnically Chinese, right?
yeah.
Hmm.
I was just very angry because I'm so split up because I understand why some people might find China, mainland China, Chinese tourists who travel abroad wherever they go, they might not understand the etiquette and the culture of other countries. But same as any other country's people might travel and not realize that this is an unspoken rule, that this is something you shouldn't do or whatever. But yes, I think they can be disturbing in terms of they might be quite loud, which is normal in China. But I think it's too much to group just no Chinese people, full stop. It's like, what about someone who's like half Chinese, half something else? I'm ethnically Chinese, but I don't like, what's the word? Like identify
Mm.
as Chinese. Like I grew up in England my whole life. And what about people who just speak Chinese but they're not Chinese? Like what does that actually mean?
Mm.
And yeah, I personally think it is like discrimination
Mm-hmm.
because there are no other zones in Korea, right? No kids zones
Yeah.
and other things. And I think no kids zones, if you were to argue that the reason is for health and safety,
Safety.
then that's understandable. But no Chinese people for what is literally discrimination.
Mm.
But yeah, it is a sensitive topic in Korea right now because of politics too. Uh, so
Yeah,
yeah.
the anti-Chinese sentiment is rising super high right now nowadays. There's actually like, I've covered it on KPC, but if you go to Myeongdong every week, there's like an anti-Chinese parade going on, and there's a lot of Chinese tourists in the Myeongdong area, and they're just walking over there, and they have like pickets in their faces, like no China, no
Mm,
get out of country, something like that. So,
yeah.
yeah, it's very severe. In my opinion, I would be like if I think, just banning a total whole ethnicity or country is stupid, in my opinion. If
Mm,
I were the store owner, I know it might be harder for that person, but like if someone is causing a scene or someone's causing a nuisance or like, whatever, trouble to the store, then just pick those people out and like kick them out, right?
mm,
You have legal, you can call the police for those people. And maybe that person derived to a conclusion of like banning Chinese people because every single person they kicked out was Chinese. So like I don't
mm,
know if I could blame them for that or not. But like I think the right approach would be that way because it could be a Korean person that's causing a scene. It could be someone else. So I agree with you that it is discrimination. But what do you think technically? We all agree that it's xenophobia, racism, a form of racism
mm.
and discrimination. But solely on the business owner's side, technically, do you think it should be a right for them to run their business that way? Do you think they should be allowed to do that?
I think they shouldn't group people like you said. I
Mm.
think in the past there was a no ajuma zone. I don't know if you heard about that. Like in a gym, they said like the ajumas, are older ladies, tend to use more water. They tend to do their laundry there and dry their clothes in the sauna and la la la. But then you can't say all ajumas do that, so all ajumas can't come here. That's discrimination, right? So I think the key point is make rules then. Say you can't be loud in this cafe, you can't do XYZ, you have to order one drink per person. And if you're Chinese, if you're whatever, Brazilian or whatever, you can follow the rules, then what's the problem?
Mm.
But you can't just group everyone and make a stereotype and be like all of these people, because then it's just fueling that stereotype more, right?
Mm-mm. So even
Mm,
so you're on the side that like even if you're a business owner and it
mm,
affects your like income and livelihood or whatever, and this part is like private property, like you own that place,
mm.
you shouldn't have the right to like, discriminate customers and like filter out people,
Yes, you should just
right?
tackle the actual
So
problem.
by law, that should be prohibited.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, I'm like I'm honestly on the opposite side. I would say I'm more about like the free market. So if that
Mm,
person sets that law and it backfires, if people know
mm,
and recognize that it's discrimination, then people won't go to that place. Like people
mm,
will like as the Chinese influencer called it out, like people are going to boycott that place. It's going to get into hurled into controversy and whatnot. So like that person, I guess, like, I'm not trying to give him or her a pass to be racist or anything, but if it's his own business, if it's his own personal space or whatever, like, he can do whatever the hell he wants there, but he should be prepared for the backlash and the consequences. And I think if we're in a just society or a free market that is defined by supply and demand and also sentiment and public opinion and whatnot, it will correct in the right way. So, like, it's very tricky for law to actually restrict the rights of business owners as well too, because we can't say anything to them because it's their own livelihood. And if they had a bad experience and they want to do that, then we don't have we don't have a strong anti-discrimination law in Korea. So in the current status quo, it'd be hard to like actually enforce that to those people. So I think just like leave it to themselves. One thing that I am concerned is like more of these cases pile up and Korea is going to be painted in a very racist manner. So it's not going to be good for the country as a whole. So I think even in that aspect, if Korean people disagree with that person's behavior, they're going to criticize that person a lot and it's going to self like filter. That's my maybe optimistic point of view, but it's just like very hard. It's just very complicated. So like we can extend it, as you said, to like kids or like grandmas, grandpas, or ajumas or whatever. So yeah, anyways, it doesn't self-correct in the US. I guess it's just very hard. But still in Korea, I think because we're like a very homogenous society and America's like the melting pot, right? Obviously, like the discrimination laws are going to be very, very harsh. Korea is now just opening up to and getting like an influx of foreigners and foreign tourists. So I think the law definitely needs to change. But what I'm saying is, in this current law state, the best we can do is to hope that it self-corrects until the law is actually changed.
But in that case, if you just left it and these people could have their cafe say no XYZ people, then do you think that the people who agree with that would all, you know, moyo, like gather
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and
So
then they're
I
like, yes, we have a place to go to, like all agree on the same
actually
thing.
I did see that because like I saw the online hate towards Chinese people, and I saw that this controversy got, you know, like caught the news, and a lot of people in the comments were like, "Oh, I support this place. I want to go there. Like I'm gonna visit it next week and stuff." So that's all kind of like the anti-Chinese sentiment. And you have a point in that. But at the end of the day, like, look, I'm just talking in based of like very legal manners over here. Like currently, we don't have any legal grounds to restrict that business owner. So right now, there's a lot of talk. Like what I mean by self-correction is there's a lot of social discourse going around over this subject, right? That itself, I think, is the trajectory in a way of like social correction. And I think a lot of liberal lawmakers at the moment are trying to fix the law because of this case. And if more and more of these cases occur and it becomes a more of a social consensus and problem, then there's definitely going to be a legislated change. So as of now, like I'm just saying, by principle, nobody can really say what a business owner has to do in his own business place as long as it's not like against the law. It's like not murder or anything, right? So yeah, it's a very tricky subject. By principle, I just also gave my opinion that I feel like it's very racist and discriminative, and they should single people out, not by ethnicity, but people who are actually making trouble. But by this current status quo of law, the law frame, there's not so much we can do. So it's only, I guess, we could hope for the people, the politicians, to garner up like public opinion and then maybe correct. So I notice a lot of people saying in the comments that it's naive, but at the same time, it's very complicated as well too. So you guys saying that it's going to be fixed like that, like, oh, there should be anti-discrimination, that's also naive too. You know, like Korea is not like the US, like there's going to be an uproar like about like as we saw in this case, like a lot of people are supporting this case too. So like I would say that both sides are pretty naive. Um, and Kunal, thank you so much for the $5. I just thought of this. How about the Sichuan peppers on pizza? That would be interesting on pizza with the numbing spice. Okay, Kunal, thank you for the super chat, but very off topic. Sichuan peppers, do you know what that is?
That's like the mala
Oh, okay.
spicy thing.
I'm fine with peppers on pizza, like the red spices,
Yeah,
like
if
the
it's not too spicy.
yeah,
That actually
yeah.
sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, this is not a good look internationally. This may affect tourism for sure. Yeah. Why not just boycott those businesses? That's actually happening. On one side, it's getting boycotted, on one side, it's getting supported, and I feel like the support is like on the minority. Yeah. Um, it's a step to move forward. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it, I would say. Uh, it's not complicated in other countries. That's illegal, so it almost never happens. That's why I'm saying it's complicated. The fact that it's not illegal in Korea, that itself is complicated. Making a law and getting social consensus and educating people. It's not just like, oh, that's racist. Preach to all the people. People won't like change their minds in a day, right? And the law won't change in a day, right? So there needs to be more and more of these controversies and data and like this discourse to happen over time, I would say. Yeah. Anyways, Korean people need to become embarrassed about this. This is not about liberal conservative. It is about human decency. So what I've been noticing on the internet is a lot of Korean people have been self-reflecting as well too, because there are a lot of videos online where Koreans go abroad to Europe or wherever, and they get racist treatment, like at cafes or restaurants or like slurs or whatever, and they're like, we don't like that, right? So how would these people feel? So they're slowly getting the global perspective now because like more people are traveling, they're getting racist comments and behavior as well too. So as I told you, like it takes time for these trajectories to happen. It's not like a magical wand you can swivel it and say like, oh yeah, you're racist, so shut down that cafe. It's not gonna happen like that.
Yeah. But though a lot of Koreans, like majority, don't travel and don't have
Yeah,
interactions with
that's true.
foreign people. So
Exactly. That's
yeah.
why it's complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did have a comment, not on this specific video, like it was this video but a different version. Anyway, a Korean person said like, I'm so embarrassed and
Yeah.
I want to apologize on behalf of Korean people. So there are a lot of people
A lot
being
of people are.
self-reflective too. Yeah.
For sure. And also there when this case surfaced, there was also a comparison towards Japan because Japan nowadays is just anti-foreigner. Like
Oh.
they're just like not even anti-Chinese. They're like anti-foreigner. And there are a lot of Japanese cuisines and restaurants that like, sorry, no foreigner or no Korean, no Chinese.
But
There's
like, what about foreigners who have been living in Japan for like quite a long time? Are they
Yeah, like
considered?
it's so hard to distinguish, right? But the
Oh.
restaurant owner, at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. If the restaurant owner just, for whatever reason, the restaurant owner has a difficulty in serving in English or like, has a lot of difficulties or challenges with foreigners personally and experiences, if there's no law to restrict that, can we enforce or like pressure that business owner to get foreign customers, like accept foreign customers if that person is saying like I don't want foreign customers.
Yeah.
Even we don't know if it's coming from racist stems or like his difficulties or not, but that's why it's complicated and Japan is way more severe than Korea right now. Their whole immigration problem and their whole like politics right now is geared towards like no more foreigners.
But do you think so? You've been to Japan, right?
Yeah.
Like Japanese people would hide that they're racist a bit more than in Korea. As in, like on the outside, they will.
Yeah,
just
on the outside
show,
for sure.
that,
On the
"Oh,
outside
like
for
this,"
sure.
like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Because I don't know if it's a stereotype or not, but a lot of people that I've known that have lived in Japan as foreigners, they always say Japanese people never accept you as one. And they always will have that kaijin, you'll always have that kaijin stereotype or like that barrier, and they sometimes are very racist inside, but they're very good at like packaging it up and like not showing it. Apparently, from a lot of like experiences I've heard. Lynn, just keep out the people who are causing problems or making others uncomfortable. Yeah, that's what I would suggest as well too. Definitely. Thank you for the $10. I wish all restaurant owners were smart as this, but like I know a few restaurant owners and cafe owners myself too, and honestly, they're just like shorthanded. They're so busy with their day. They're so, like it's so hectic for them. They don't have the time to like go through all these different things. So I think that's why they just like put up signs like, "Oh, no this, no that." Yeah, they're just like, "Oh, I just don't want to deal with it as a whole."
Makes sense.
Japanese people are tired of people disrespecting their culture and customs. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like society. I don't know what you call it in like English, but there's like Hegel's theory of like there's like this and that. There's a 정반합. It's called like there's one stream of thought, there's one ideology, and they clash together, and one wins, and then it corrects, and then society keeps on correcting. So Japan was pretty much open to foreigners for a while, but then like the massive influx created like a problem. Now this political form is taking over, so it's a constant like correction of things, and it doesn't happen overnight, I would say. Honestly, I can almost understand the Japanese observation. Um, yeah, so Japanese people talk in a roundabout way. Yeah. So yeah, this is ridiculous. Korea just allowed visa free for Chinese groups, and the Chinese allowed K-pop concerts back in China. So that actually proves my point. The government is pushing for more Chinese friendly policies. The government is very pro-China as well too. And I would say the majority of Korean people over here have nothing against Chinese people. They're just people, right? Like maybe they might have something against the CCP, but like that's different, right? And yeah.
Some people can't tell the difference.
Oh yeah,
They would blur the line.
That's just bigotry on their end, I would say. Like, yeah, ignorance. Yeah, unfortunately, Chinese tourists have a notoriously bad reputation. This has been brought up in the US and from other Chinese people. Yeah, I mean, every place you go, there's just I think the problem is not like maybe the culture of the mainland Chinese people, but I've also pointed this out from like fandoms as well too. If there's like just a sheer amount of people, like a huge population, and there's always rotten apples in a group, right? Whichever ethnicity or group, right? But if the sample size if the group size is just too big, that 1% is gonna be like 10,000 people, right?
Yeah.
And for fandoms as well. So like I know a lot of fandoms that are amazing, but then it's just so big that some people just stir the pot. And I think that goes the same for like Chinese or like Indian or whatever. Like these countries with huge populations, they're bound to be like, misbehaving people, and people cherry pick those things and like make it into like generalization.
And especially those people who become tourists are obviously those who are wealthier in China, and so they might have worse habits.
Yeah.
When they're abroad.
Yeah, and we could say the same for Americans as well too. Like a lot of people say like Americans are so loud, they don't have any culture, like they think the world revolves around them, So it goes from every different culture. Yeah, so anyways, the bad apples always get the attention, exactly. American tourists have a bad rep in Europe, but they aren't banned. But yeah, I guess like by law you won't be allowed to, but if I don't know, like in some country in Europe that there's no discrimination law, like if a business owner suffered from a lot of like American visitors and he's like tired of them, the business owner could put up a sign saying like no Americans please. I'm done. Something like that. American tourists have a terrible reputation in my country. Okay. So yeah, anyways, this is a very big controversy. Did you feel sad when you saw this as a ethnically Chinese
Not
person?
sad, but like frustrated, I guess.
Frustrated,
Like, I
right?
felt like maybe Koreans need to be a bit more educated
Yeah.
about it and not just group Chinese, because also they're like Hong Kong Chinese and
Yeah.
Malaysian Chinese and whatever. Like it's sad for them too. They're like, can I come to Korea now? Like,
Yeah.
will I be banned?
So there's actually a very interesting movement going upon like Taiwanese tourists.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah,
So Taiwanese tourists coming to Korea are making badges
so
saying like
sad.
I'm not Chinese, I'm Taiwanese.
That's actually really sad.
Yeah.
And then some Chinese people like, shall I also get this Taiwanese badge and pretend to be Taiwanese now, just so I won't be hated on?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but apparently those badges work. Apparently they do. And that's also a complicated issue too. Everything's not that clear cut. Like dynamics are everything, but Taiwan has a very hostile relationship with mainland China right now.
Yeah.
Like China's literally tried to conquer Taiwan. Um, and there's also American politics in between as well. So I get the frustration from Taiwanese people and them not wanting to be associated with like mainland China. They want to differentiate themselves not only like because of the bad rep, because like political reasons and also like, you know, nationality. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's pretty effed up. I hope it gets solved in some kind of manner.
Yeah, they said
Hopefully.
they removed it. The cafe removed it
Yeah, as
after
they
a
should,
week.
as they should. See, the world correcting itself. Um, yeah, the world is going to shit. That, in a nutshell, I'm very glad that you wrapped it up like that. That's basically what the world is right now. Not only Korea. I think Korea is like the least place to worry about at the moment. Like when I see the global news nowadays, like what the hell is even going on? Yeah, like apparently the American government is in the longest shutdown for ages. Are you into politics and stuff?
I don't know about American
Yeah, me neither, but
politics.
like I'm into stocks, so I follow it a lot. But like
Mm.
apparently like there's like national guards popping up here and there. There's like protests. The funny thing is there's like a no kings protest in the US right now. You know, being criticizing Donald Trump, President Trump about being like I don't know, a very authoritarian figure and there's like, you know, caricatures of him with a crown on top and like there's a lot of protests going on in NYC and like LA and stuff. But the funny thing is when Trump came to Korea, the president of Korea, President Lee, gifted him a crown, a
Oh,
traditional Korean crown. And
oh, I saw that.
yeah.
It's like a
And
huge ass,
yeah,
like,
and people made
yeah.
edits of Trump's like face expression when he got gifted that crown. And people on the internet are debating whether it was a genuine gift out
Oh.
of like respect because like it's our national treasure, right? Like it's a model, it's a mock-up, but like still it's our national treasure. And some people on the other side is like, oh, it's a secret, you know, roundabout to criticize President Trump about
Oh,
that.
I see.
So it's trying to give him a big middle finger. But I don't know. That's a mystery, but that was a funny thing. Also, another super chat from Kuna. Wow, you're going on fire today. Chinese, Koreans, and Japanese should get along and romance with each other more. Yeah, I believe that too. Yeah. Do you think that would be possible?
If they can speak each other's language and
Mm,
like communicate well. There was a dating show of like Koreans and Japanese people like dating. I didn't finish it, but there are things like that nowadays.
mm. Yeah. Yeah, they gave him a crown. That's hilarious. But going back to this, like a lot of people say, if there's gonna be a World War III, it's either gonna be triggered by like Taiwan or Korea because like it's like very unstable here geopolitically.
Mm,
And right now there are alliances being formed with like Russia, North Korea, and China, and like some other countries. So a lot of people saying like the free world should stick to each other, and also like maybe the I guess like the three East Asian countries should stick together as well economically and they're adjacent
mm,
and like culturally as well too. But nobody believes that's going to happen because there's so much hate between these three countries
mm.
historically. Like the Chinese people hate the Japanese hate the Chinese, and the Koreans hate both. And like
Yeah.
it goes both ways. Japanese look down upon Koreans. So it's a very hard dynamic over here geopolitically and historically, and I think it's going to be very hard for that to happen. Like romantically, like Japanese and Korean relationships are growing.
Mm,
Danny, my friend, is probably going to get married with a Chinese women as well
mm,
too. So international marriage between the countries, like romantically on a personal level, there's nothing against it, but like politically, it's just very hard.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we're living in hell. Hello, everyone. I wish it was a secret diss, but I don't think so. That was hilarious, David. We laughed because the left in our country try to say he is a king. I spit out my coffee when I saw that on the news about the crown. Yeah. So I don't know if that was our presidential cabinet being like tone deaf or anything. A new Korean dating show where they lose weight and the pics they show you at the beginning are an AI mock-up of what they will look like and they lose weight.
Oh.
What?
Then do they date when they're not before they've lost weight?
Oh, I don't know how that would go. Yeah, that's too advanced for me. All right. So, yeah, I think we've covered all the subjects for today. Guys, give a round of applause to Diana for joining us. Give us your warm messages and compliments to
Yeah.
Diana.
Thank you.
Go follow her on this account over here. Yeah.
Thanks for having me. It was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
So nice to bounce off of each other. Like I also did lives before, but like it gets a bit lonely and a bit like you're talking to a wall kind of thing.
Right,
sometimes.
right, right. That's how I
Um,
feel too. That's why I was
yeah.
looking for more guests to
Mm.
invite.
And the
Um,
comments are very nice, very
yeah, they're very
interesting,
nice.
different opinions. So yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, our
Thank you.
toppings fam, that's what the fandom is. Our toppings are a
That is
very
so
wholesome
cute.
and lovely community.
Then do your guests have different topping names?
No. No.
Oh.
Um, yeah. So if you want to support the stream, yeah, there you go. And we are going to head for lunch soon. You okay, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
What should we get? Let's finalize. I can get you, I don't know, whatever fast food you want, like Mom's Touch,
Ooh.
McDonald's, Burger King.
Ooh.
There's also um Korean 된장찌개. Yeah,
Ooh.
also like it's like 닭갈비.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, I saw a big ooh there. There's also like what
So I
else?
don't eat red meat.
Okay,
Yeah, but yeah, chicken's fine.
Mexican tacos.
Mm.
Um, nope. I think for pizza we would have to. Oh, there's actually a pizza place. Yeah, Italian pizza, like not American pizza.
Mm.
We have that. I think that's about it. So we can choose amongst that.
I vote. Wait, what was that? 닭갈비 or Mom's Touch?
Oh, you're craving chicken. Okay, basically chicken.
Yeah,
Jollibee is better, man. We don't have Jollibee.
I've never had Jollibee in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
But we're gonna have Chipotle soon in Korea.
Is that a big deal?
That's amazing.
Oh my
Cool.
gosh, I don't get the hype
Chipotle
about
people.
Chipotle.
Really? But
Yeah,
it's like
fight
it's
me, please.
healthy. Cause there's like beans and stuff. Like the wrap is really good.
You can get beans here.
But you don't
What do you
you
mean?
don't get that combination in a wrap for a cheap price and fast.
Okay.
I don't know. I like Chipotle.
Is it
'Cause-
cheap though? It's probably gonna be very expensive in
oh,
Korea
maybe
when it
yeah.
lands.
The only similar one is like Kuchara, right?
Yeah, that's the
So
fake Chipotle here.
yeah, so we want a real Chipotle.
Mm-hmm. Soraya says, please come back, Diana. Very interesting stories.
Thank
Oh yeah.
you.
Do you think you're an interesting person?
I do think so.
Oh,
Might have interesting stories.
okay. So if you were to come back, return
Yeah.
next time, what would be amongst your list of like interesting
Oh,
stories to unfold?
probably some other like controversial news thing, but also like dating stories.
Oh.
I have amazingly juicy like K-drama level
Oh,
mystery romance stories.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. To be fair, Anna, Diana and I have only met once
Yeah.
before this, just to like form the rapport. So I don't know much about like her personal life or anything. So I'm very intrigued as well to learn
Yeah.
about those very are they like good stories? Traumatic?
Traumatic and dramatic.
But how is a K-drama then?
Oh, because it's like unbelievable.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like
Okay.
ridiculous.
Okay,
stories.
okay. Yes to dating. Everyone loves you. Come back, Diana.
Yay!
Yeah,
Thank you.
show some love in the actual comment sections after this live ends so that she can read them as well too.
Thank you.
Diana needs to be on here more. K-drama sounds fun. She could write dramas. Yeah, you could write a drama about cults.
Oh my god, what's that? This one. The real tea British style with a sprinkle of Hongdae.
Hey, I'm not a Hongdae guy. I'm a church
So
guy.
funny.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Regular guest, let's go. Okay,
Yay.
Diana, spill the
Thank
tea,
you.
please. All right, so we're gonna get either 닭갈비 or mom's touch, guys. So not tomorrow, not tomorrow. But let's talk over lunch about maybe returning. And are you open-minded?
In some sense.
Oh, you'll figure out next time. Okay, so guys, before you leave, please leave a like. Check out Patreon if you want to support me for extra content. Check out Diana's Instagram account. Do you have anything you want to promote other than your Instagram account?
My book.
Your book. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Let me go get
Like so
your book.
unrelated.
Yes. Actually,
I'm just filming it behind the scenes. This was so fun. I honestly have done live streams on my own, and it's fun to interact, but it's different when there's someone else to talk to. Is there a dad's touch?
no, that sounds very inappropriate. Yeah, mom's touch is weird itself, but like dad's touch is
What would they be selling?
yeah. So Diana actually gifted me this book over here. 100 questions worth asking. Can you purchase this somewhere?
It's on inspiremekorea.com.
Okay, inspireme.com?
Inspiremekorea.com.
Okay, inspiremekorea.com. There you go. It's over here. You can check out the QR code probably. And please explain this book.
Yeah, it's a photo book with 100 photos that I took in Korea, all around Korea. So
Yeah.
Jeju, Busan, Seoul, whatever, Incheon. And
Oh, you got your
wrote-
pictures there too.
Yeah, a few because
Oh.
there were too many like landscape pictures, then I needed
Alright.
to like mix them up. And then there are 100 questions in Korean and English. So you can see there's Korean at the top and English underneath, and they're like prompts for studying a different language or just like for journaling. So you just answer a question a day or whenever you want, and it helps to practice your language skills, and it's suitable for any level because you just answer in whatever level you can answer in. And it's quite good for like some Korean teachers also have used this for like homework, so they'd give like one page and you'd write it like a diary. And yeah, I felt like when I studied Korean, I was getting bored of saying the same thing because
Yeah.
I would used to write a diary and say, today I woke up at this time, I ate this, and I hung out with my friends. Like, it gets the same, so I wanted more different like topics to come up, and so I thought this would be such a good way to have different topics.
Yeah, so let's just do one and end the stream.
Okay.
So we have this beautiful picture over here. And you see on the side, if you want to practice Korean, there's Korean on top and there's the English equivalent on the down side. What are 세상에서 가장 아름다운 세 가지는 무엇인가요? What are the three most beautiful things in the world? That's a great practice for Korean dialogue. Let's say you're speaking in Korean. 세상에서 가장 아름다운 세 가지는 무엇인가요?
Oh my gosh.
Let's do this and wrap
So
up the stream.
intense question.
What are the three most beautiful things in the world? For me, boobs, butts. I'm sorry. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my god, I was getting so serious for a second.
You go first.
Okay. Nature. I think it can't be replaced. And everyone needs a bit of nature.
Mm.
One. And good people in your life. Good people to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And last one is being able to connect with different cultures, like traveling.
Okay. For me, it would be the sunset on a beach. Yeah, I just like I think I can't think of anything that can top that view. Like it's just so calming and comfortable and beautiful for me. Um, and then a rainbow when like the rain is like all gone and it's like the clouds are just clearing and like you see the rainbow from a window pane or like on a fountain. That's just so beautiful. I always thought rainbows are always so beautiful. And then last, Karina. Karina.
First two are definitely that emotional style.
Yeah, but oh, the sunsets are just amazing.
Oh, that's so cute. People are answering their three as well.
Family, ocean, and BTS. All right. Family, friends, and freedom. The three Fs. Freedom. What? How do you?
Oh,
Is
freedom's a
freedom
good
visible?
one.
Yeah. BTS connection, creating joy, love, empathy, and money. Okay. All right. So yeah, great practice for Korean. Oh, we didn't answer in Korean though.
Oh, oops.
해질녘, 노을, sunset, 바닷가의 노을. 그리고, what was mine? 무지개, that's rainbow. 비 온 뒤에 무지개, after rain 무지개. And then 카리나. 유지민, that's her Korean name.
Oh my god, you even know her.
Of course I know her Korean name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Mine is Chayeon. And then 좋은 사람. And what was awesome? 여행.
여행. Right. Okay, Dolly baby, you're just on time for us to leave. So, welcome.
You can rewatch the video. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
juicy.
Yeah, all right. So, thanks everybody for joining, and we will say bye and head off for our lunch. Please don't forget to leave comments for Diana to return next time. And last but not least, let me just show you my doggo. And
Your dog just opened the door by herself.
yeah, she wanted to join us.
Hello.
Hello.
You like me now because I gave you a treat.
Yeah, Diana gave her a treat too.
Yay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
So nice to see you.
Bye.